got both faith and faith, and we get zeal for Zariel! Great Zariel! I got this! Archdiocese of Avernus! Yeah, fucking...
The fuck did I walk into?
Life.
A lot, man.
Hunter and I got married.
Yeah, plus 2 to your seat to both of them.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
We got married.
Uh-huh.
What
He's my
happened to you
lover
and
now.
me?
Wait, what?
Oh, that ended
Clearly better.
when I left Nevada.
Right.
Everything ends when you leave Nevada, including Nevada. If it doesn't exist anymore, you can never go back.
Oh, fuck.
Yikes.
One-way trip.
I've gone back plenty of times though.
That's what you think?
Alright.
That's where I got it. If you're gonna pull some
That's
shit
what
about
Nevada
Australia too,
wants you
about
to
Nevada,
think.
I'm gonna fucking slap the shit out of you.
Listen,
The only way.
first of all, thank God we're past the first minute mark of the recording, because you can't swear on YouTube when you record, because then you get banned.
Yeah, YouTube's a very.
Or you could just, use a duck squeaky sound, you know.
Didn't
Oh,
they like?
You mean like
You
one of
think
these?
Tom could afford duck squeaky sounds?
That's hilarious.
I can't get chapped you, man. You swear out of nowhere. It's not like I can see it coming. Vale,
I mean, I can just drop it every other
If
word.
you pick up my dagger one more time, if you hold my hand the wrong way, I'm gonna yeah. Like, you know, like... Anyways. Shall we start, since we're all here?
Anyway,
Shall
Yeah.
we start?
I think we shall.
Alright.
This is gonna be a good fucking session.
Alright.
Damn
I
it!
think we
Stop.
shall.
Bleep harder, man.
Let me ride
Edward's
this wave
your
of
friend.
tiredness
Oh,
of
God,
a 12
don't do
hours
that
set.
microphone.
Fucking...
I mean,
You're not-
don't worry.
Why didn't you buy a
edit this in
Monster
post
Energy?
and start bleeping everything.
Because it fucking really hard.
You literally drank 3 fucking coffees 4 days ago.
You know,
what's the difference?
You're correct, but you. Alright.
It's so crazy to hear live.
Alright. It's like fucking Rick and Morty up in here. Our
I love
story.
Rick and Morty.
Our story thus continues from where we left off at the somber fallout of the battle that took place in these cold depths in High Hall catacombs. Jesus.
Someone's dying.
Yeah.
Jesus, somebody just...
Accurate. It's like
Someone's got
it's the
COVID.
survivors in the background. Give me medicine. All right.
Guys, I've been stabbed in my arm. There's a hole in my arm, and it really itches.
There's a hole in your arm.
How about we don't talk about the hole in your arm and just...
Yeah, that's
You
kind of
know,
concerning,
forget
man.
about it.
Yeah, you should see a doctor. After this session, though, you have to wait 3 hours.
I don't have health care though.
What?
That sounds like an American problem. Not like, just putting that out there.
That is very much an American problem.
What did I miss?
America sucks because y'all don't got healthcare, I guess.
I think at some
To
point.
sum it up.
The shitty part
I
is
applied
fucking.
for it. I haven't heard of it.
Oh no, I've triggered the chat. I
recently.
regret this.
No,
Alright, guys.
no, I'm just gonna say one thing. Fucking,
Alright.
it's illegal to not have
Oh,
it.
boy.
I'm like, why?
Focus down.
I haven't had it
Please.
in like 3 years.
That's nice.
Guys, we
Because
gotta
I haven't seen a
Guys,
doctor in
Mork
like
is
5
dead.
years.
My heart.
Mork's body has
Ah.
been put onto a stone beer.
That,
Dais.
That.
His arms
that's-
folded
that's
upon
over.
his chest and eyes
That's
covered
over.
with 2 silver coins, as is customary of the citizens of El Tyrell. In preparation for his burial, the wife and the priestess have wrapped his body in linen, among which Grover has placed a single seed. All throughout, the people gather to bear witness to this ascent from the world of this individual, holding gilded icons of faith in clasped hands. In gentle gospel, the temperance, the priestess, addresses those who have gathered throughout. Let us say one final prayer, she says, for this soul battered and broken, so that it may be remembered and Mork's death not cast aside like a spent torch. He was one of us, one of El Tyrell, a brother in battle, pious and unrelenting. We will remember his sacrifice. May the great guide show him the way through perilous pastures. As the priestess completes the service, you take a look around at the survivors throughout, whose eyes are cast upon you. You see something, long absent in the sunken faces of the people throughout, the glimmer of hope. Even a little hope, however desperate, is never without worth. Blessed into gentle repose, the body there remains. Some stay to draw vigil, others pay their respects before preparing for a night's rest. After the wake, some of you huddle to make perhaps a toast in his memory. As Cole, if you want
Tom,
to have,
Voice is getting all weird.
is it?
Yeah, you're kind
Am
of
I
going.
back?
Yeah, he started turning into a robot there. At
That's
the
not
end.
good. I hope I'm back. So as I was saying, Cole, if you want to have the conversation between Valen and Erwin, now is the time. You find
Okay.
Erwin later on at his forge, strong arms tempering steel, molded red hot under the fanned flames of his enchanted anvil. Go ahead.
Okay, so Arrow or Alan's going to like ask Arrow, can I talk to you alone for a second, please?
Erwin kind of looks towards Valen and he shrugs. He's like, I guess so, and puts his hammer down on his hammer and walks over there.
Okay, so yeah, so Valen just brings him like a little bit around like a corner, like not so far away that like, it's really far from the group. I noticed the scar you have on your head. What happened? Did something attack you while you were put away from the group?
Not quite.
So,
I did a thing.
what?
How should I put this? You know how when we first got here and I get back and everyone's all talking about like deals with devils and this and that and so on and so forth. I may have asked Faith how to do one.
And she told you.
Yeah.
What deal did you make? Arrow.
I brought
I need to know.
I brought my clan back from the dead.
At what cost? Arrow, and at what cost?
My life.
How so?
I am now a follower of Gingama. A devotee, kind of, sort of. Pretty much I worship her. Or I'm supposed to.
And your clan's going to be fine with that? Think? What if she gives you an order? What if she tells you to kill an innocent? What if she gives you an order that puts my people at risk? What if she gives you an order to kill me, or Faith, or Shora? What are you going to do then?
I don't know.
That's a problem then. Because if I don't know what you're going to do, and it's possible, because she was just fine with giving Faith the order to take the tome, endanger my people, she might tell you to do something that endangers the few precious survivors that I have left. And you don't know. How can I trust you? How can I sleep? around my people. Arrow, you better not. Are you still with us? Try and break the contract.
Yes, that has. I am still here to do what I came here for. This deal changes nothing when it comes to that.
Does it?
It does not. I am still the man you know. I'm still here to help you get your city back, to save all of these people.
I don't know if you-
just.
I don't know
made
if
a
you are still the
decision
man. What decision?
I made a decision to give my life away. Become follow Gingama so I can have my clan back.
And what? They just come back to life, no strings attached? I
Not
don't want to.
necessarily.
What do you mean?
When or if I get back home, I am tasked with forming and leading a cult in Gingama's name.
So, how is that different from the cults you swore to destroy? Arrow, first of all, you did these people have any choice in this deal? What if they don't want to? What if they don't want to follow the worship of the fiend? You've sold them out in a way not unlike Thavius Krieg. How could you... Arrow, did you realize when this is all over, we may very well be enemies? This cult you're tasked with making, it's very likely I will be there to down. I will not kill your people to do so. But if there's no turning back for you, if one way or another she has your soul, then I may have to kill you. I don't want to see your face. I don't want to see your face around my people anymore. Do I make myself clear?
Just kind of nods and takes a step back.
We're going through that tunnel, but Shora. You can train Shora, but I will have my eye on you every second.
I
Now-
have no problem with that.
Balin turns and goes back.
there anything else that anybody else wishes to do before you essentially turn in for the night? I would say at this point, after all this adventure, it is prime time for a long rest. If you haven't already, taking a respite should fix the toll that was bestowed upon you from the battles before, restoring your health to full, save for, unfortunately, Faith, who is still battling that curse.
Poor Faith. Mummy. Around.
Real quick, would I know how easy or difficult it is to replace a spell focus for a caster?
Oh, as easy as just picking it up. You don't have to attune to it or anything. It's a spell focus is active. It's not attuned to a caster. It's just used universally from one person to the other. Yeah.
I see. Okay.
There are obviously a few exceptions, but in this case, that's not one of them. This gem, this sword, in fact, is no longer bound to anyone or anything. It is inert, deactivated.
By the way, I rolled my portents before because I assumed we were already starting a new day. So
I'll just,
when we long rest, I'll just use those same rolls.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
What kind of gem is it?
Diamonds?
Oh, okay. Well, we can use that for Revivify.
For sure.
We have access to that. Awesome.
Over the next several hours, you all find a moment of respite, a chance to steel oneself against what is to come. Furtive and gathered under the tenuous torchlight, you tend to your wounds until the torch burns low and darkness descends to hold its dominion, black as death. You all fall asleep. Some of you dream of childhood, others dream of snow-dusted mountains. Some of you dream of home and comfort, and some of you toss and turn against the antediluvian horrors as nightmare takes hold. Several hours later, you all awaken to a loud sound like that of a breaking metal, and Rhea Mantamorn screams for help.
Oh, I guess he wouldn't be in his armor, but he's going to grab the hilt, the sword of an unknown hero, and sprint off towards the sound.
Remember, you can always zoom out, let it load, and zoom all the way back in.
I guess I wouldn't have had time to prepare my spells for the day then.
I mean, I assume you would have prepared them before you went to sleep, right?
No, you prepare them in the morning. You wake up normally.
You find Rhea knelt over the unconscious body of Levi. A dark patch of blood can be seen swelling and drenching his clothes where a deep gash was rendered at his side. Rhea's blood-covered hands clasp at the wound and maintain pressure. An 8-inch rod of iron. Yeah? You can take a long look. I see Bapu is fumbling in the dark there.
Oh yeah, Bappa doesn't know where he's going.
Yeah. It's alright, some of you take longer than others fumbling through the darkness. On the floor beside him you see an 8-inch rod of iron that was dislodged by Rhea from his body and now lays bloodied upon the stone floor. The rod, you recognize, is a piece of iron bars, the same one from the gates to the alcove beyond where a single masked prisoner remains. Nemoris is slumped unconscious against the stone wall, and the brute is nowhere to be seen. The iron gate itself is bent out of shape, allowing for any large creature to escape.
But did anyone else? Is anyone else hurt?
You look at Rhea for a quick inspection, and you see she's unharmed but alarmed. The worst out of shape out of everybody here is Levi, 100%.
Poor Levi.
I'll give him a point of lay on hands to wake him up.
He's not like dead, right? We can still help him.
No, I'm fine.
As you lay your hands upon him and you stench the bleeding, you see him draw breath once more and slowly awake.
What happened?
That brute blew up the cage.
Blew it up.
I think he forced his.
What do you mean he blew up the
Slowly get
cage?
up.
Tom, do the bars look like they were exploded or just sort of like?
They look like some force has just bent him out of shape, whether by force or magic. You're not too sure, but for sure it just looks like an immense force has just burst from the inside of a cell outwards.
How thick are the bars?
They're about 1 inch thick. These bars were not meant to secure anybody as a prison, more than to just gain off the alcoves for privacy's sake, more than anything. You enter the cell and you see Nemeris slumped over against the wall. He's breathing, shallow breaths, alive, but unconscious. Unconscious, yeah.
Unconscious. Okay. I'll give him a point of lay on hands as well and wake him up.
Sure. As he awakens, he seems stunned, very fuzzle-minded, very lost in his surroundings. He looks upon you, barely recognizing you, and through squinted eyes you see through his cracked mask. He barely knows his bearings. He's very shell-shocked.
Give him a bit. I'd like to have a conversation a bit further away from these cells. Everyone, follow me for a moment.
Sure. As I suppose Levi gets up as well. Rhea follows you as well, yeah. Always keeping to like Levi's side, just helping him maintain balance as he puts like, I don't know, like one hand against the wall to balance himself.
Yeah.
Well, Valen will like get a shoulder under
I
his
mean,
other
I
arm.
could
help
just
him walk.
pick him up and carry him.
I'll accept Boppo carry.
Okay, I'll pick him up and carry him.
Bubble carry middle.
I don't think we should. Sure. No. Remaining. Just he seems.
I think you're cutting out.
Sorry. I don't think. Sorry. Valen's whispering, but just gonna speak in my normal voice. I don't think we should kill the remaining cultist, but I think once we leave, cells aren't going to be able to hold Mordekash. I think we should probably execute him.
I'm gonna kill him. Got it.
Okay. I only ask that I be able to. The information I got from talking to Gargoth and my guide, Adriel, is that I need to pierce his heart with a blade from a creature of good. Just let me. Yeah.
Alright.
Let me stab him and may cut his head off if you wish.
You can do your thing. I'll finish him off. You don't have to watch.
Any objections?
No.
Go ahead.
Okay. Let's see. Rhea, you stay here and keep an eye on the cultist. Levi, what would you prefer?
Yeah, leave
I'll
him.
come with you.
Okay.
So
Valen will.
I'll carry him the entire way, and whenever we see him, I'll just put him down, let him do his thing.
Okay. So Valen's
Up
gonna
on
go
the
get.
wall. Levi, do you have a bow or ranged weapon?
I'm fine. The way I am.
He is the ranged weapon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Arrow, with me, please.
You find Mordekash sitting
you want me to follow?
cross-legged in his cell, chain-bound and at your mercy as you left him. He seems unamused, pensive. His face just like a poker face, just no expression upon it.
Come with us, please. Valen's gonna start the gate.
Sure, you open the gate. Let's just say it opens. Ray has made sure he is chain bound, just in case. Not even sure if those chains will hold him. Nonetheless, there he sits.
Gonna bring him away from the civilians.
So could I dog on a leash him and hold an end to the
Yeah,
chain
for sure.
and
It's
walk
like
around?
2 manacles on his hands and one around his neck, and you have enough slack there to drag him 10 feet behind you if you so wish. For sure.
Should I
Necromancy.
drag him or let him walk in front of us?
Drag him.
Yeah.
Let him walk.
Well, if he can walk. If
Oh,
he's
yeah.
not slow.
Oh,
But
like if he's
like-
behind us.
If he's resistive, I'm gonna just drag.
He is restrained. It doesn't seem to resist at all. In fact, it seems that in time that he sat there meditating, he sort of come in peace with his death. Or approaching
Okay,
death,
so-
rather. Yeah.
So we're gonna bring him like down here, away from the view of the
People.
civilians.
Sure. I'll just follow you.
Yeah. It's just down. We have enough. I guess.
As he follows you,
It's dark.
hear him murmur to himself in that hushed but still commanding voice. It seems the brute has decided to wait for judgment like no other, and instead of sitting here caged like an animal, has taken matters to his own hands. He just kind of chokes up on some bile and blood and drools onto the floor.
Are we killing
Still,
him on the
still
table?
wounded.
Let's just
Okay.
we'll find him in the end.
So around here, I'm gonna like kind of forcefully grab him and bring him over to the table,
Sure.
and then how should we do? I'm gonna lay him down on his back on the table, you know,
Alright.
and then Valen, you can do your thing, and then I'll go.
Sure. Valen, yeah, before he ignites his sword, he's gonna say, Mordekash, and accused of.
I hope this guy don't catch on fire. It's a wood table.
That's mahogany.
That's mahogany.
That's a nice
Oh, I smell mahogany.
It's a nice table.
Guys,
Wouldn't want to.
guys! By guarding that bridge and following orders, you have caused deaths untold of civilians. You plea.
Oh. I get to plea now. Maybe do I even get to beg?
That is up to you. So,
Your ideals are peaceful, but history is violent. Be done with it. This is as it should be. You change nothing.
We can use my hammer as a chopping block.
Valen's going.
Brutal.
Valen's going to the scabbard he's been keeping with him this whole time, and it now has a handle of a sword to go with it. He pulls out the handle from the scabbard. There's no physical blade, but a beam of pure sunlight ignites where the sword blade should be and lights up the. And Valen holds it in two hands. Capo, now. And he's going to go to stab Mordekash in the heart.
And I'm gonna give it a second, and then I'm gonna chop his head off.
As you pierce his heart, Mordekash grimaces as death takes him. The body grows lax and falls onto its side, onto its back, and becomes animated no more as he slowly draws out his last breath.
Valen will put some of the holy water on his body, just for good measure, and
How do you let out his
As you do so, the holy water starts to meld with his flesh, and like acid, starts to melt it away, and the flesh begins to slough off the bone and become this unpleasant liquefied goop. Just liquefied flesh sloughing off the bones. An unpleasant
Wow.
sight. This is turning ugly.
I think we'll leave it there then.
Alright, good deal. Done. Let's go back to the further okay.
Okay, so take for the graveyard today.
Keep moving. Let's go, Valen. I need your light. Let's go.
Arrowwind, you stare at the corpse before you. A bitter end to a rival, yes, but a glorious general. You would recognize power in battle. You would know the power of war leaders. This is a sad end. You can speak out, my dude.
Byron, is your mic working? We haven't heard you talk.
I just haven't been talking.
Oh, okay.
Where's Levi?
Hi.
I'm over here with the dead body still.
No, I just want to know where you were physically.
No, I'm here. I'm just dying. You know what I mean?
Fair enough.
You could be
Like,
dead.
hashtag
I could be
twinsies.
dead, but I'm alive.
Sorry about that. I didn't hear anything Tom was saying to me because I was on the phone with my mom.
Alright. Everybody else did, that's fine.
Well, I'm sorry. My mom called. It was about my brother who just
That's
went to
fine.
the army.
That's fine.
So,
That's
you
fine.
know.
Faith, did you
Oh,
do anything as you
what'd you
approach the
say?
corpse?
The head's still intact.
Oh yeah, as you left it.
I'm just gonna look at Levi, take the head, walk over to him, and let him inspect it.
I'm gonna
There you
pull up my
go.
scalpel.
Decapitating this body, it proves much easier than you have anticipated. Your blade just goes straight through it all, like hot knife through butter.
As expected.
Yeah, Bob already cut
Big
that
old
off.
buttery boy.
I've cut off a few heads in my time.
I'll take out both eyes.
I touch his. Does he have any exposed fur on the body that is left?
Yeah, you
Can I
run
get the
your
head back?
hand through his fur, and it feels
Is it
genuine.
soft?
It feels no, it doesn't feel soft. It feels very cursed, like burnt hair.
Oh.
It's very
He was
unpleasant
about
to
to get a
pet,
new
so to
rug.
speak.
I wanted to cut his skin off and make a coat out of it, but
You
it
could.
wasn't soft.
It's not fluffy. It's not a show
Put
dog.
it meat side in. It'll be okay.
So as Levi gives back the head to Faith, Faith's just gonna waltz up over here, throw the remainder head against the wall right here.
Mm-hmm. It just stumbles with a heavy thud. You hear a few cracks as something breaks, and there it lies.
And then I'm gonna slice it open.
Oh, you slice it open, adding to the Grimoire's eyeless head, lacerating to it through. It's brutal.
Right.
Thank God he's not there to feel it anymore.
A thud splat, I'm guessing, when he threw it up on the wall.
Faith's gonna put her sword back
Hey,
and
guys.
walk away.
Hey guys, I can't find my way back. It's dark.
I also cannot find my way back.
The two human guys. There are no torches in the hall. I'm scared.
Guys, can't see.
Just walks into the wall.
This is why we
Everyone
need more
is
than
scared
one
of the
light
dark.
source in the party.
Levi, in
I
your
mean, I have
position,
lights.
are just add into your position the two eyes into your
Yeah.
inventory.
Ah, dear.
Alright.
Catman's eyeballs.
Catman eyeball.
Does anyone have any more preparations they need to make before we journey to the graveyard?
Wait, are we coming back here again, or are we just leaving and everyone's gonna stay here and we're leaving?
We need to bring older Raven Guard back. So probably.
If you guys need a refresher, I can give you a refresher if you'd like.
I mean, if we have spare time, I'd like to finish attuning to that gem thing. Or if
I mean,
if haven't
considering
done
I
so
missed
yet.
2 sessions and I really don't know what's going on at all.
So, one thing at a time, attuning to the gem, the yellow gem, you are attuned to it. You've done so overnight.
Oh, okay, cool.
I assume that before you went to bed, you spent like an hour. It's fine. You're
I
attuned
just
to it.
wanted to make sure before we did anything.
Yeah. As far as what's going on right now, once you guys are done with the execution, you have taken care of it, locked up the rest of the cultists, made sure they're nice and secure. I mean, you're free to move the one cultist to the other cell because it still has a functioning door.
I gotta tame hellhounds, guys. But I didn't find any sleepy, so
Like, just for the sake of this, for temporary
I
security.
mean,
Temperance, the priestess, approaches you all and you know, nodding, recognizing that you guys have finished with your deeds. Well, seeing that you guys came back without Mordecai, she's somewhat relieved to see the demon dealt with, done with, and the terror done with. And she goes,
No, actually, it's a devil.
"Yes, thank you. Actually,
damn it.
out of Mordecai.
I'm glad to see you all rested and in good health. Well, I mean, some of you, most of you. I suppose you want to hurry and find salvation for your friend there, and perhaps some remedy for your wounds there. Levi. Raven God was hoping that a holy relic in the cemetery chapel, called the Helm of Torm's site, might provide some awareness into Elturel's dire circumstances and a possible relief from all this, again, dire circumstance. The artifact, kept beneath the cemetery chapel, is said to give a worthy soul the ability to commune directly with Torm himself. We have expected Raven Guard and the others to be back an hour ago. No, a day ago at this point. I worry now that some terrible fate has befallen the Duke. You have come this far, and you have been given a chance to recuperate, so now I beseech you, find Raven Guard, and his retinue, lest our hope be extinguished. I can provide some healing to Levi, though my powers are running limited. It is the best I can do. Maev was able to conjure a few potions of healing, though with limited supplies she wasn't able to conjure many. I have ruling 2 in my possession. Just minor common.
Any help you can offer us is greatly appreciated.
Sure. She procures from our small satchel just had 2 vials of just the minorest of healing potions. 2d4 plus 2. Whoever wants can use it now. Out of combat to heal for full amount.
Heal up.
Tom
Levi.
said Maev, and I've been sitting here thinking her name was Maeve.
I thought it was Meave.
I thought it was Maev, honestly. It was great.
It's the whole
Y'all are-
Viren versus Viren.
It's the old vibe.
Too many I names.
I suppose it is.
Well, I keep hearing Valen, but I'm like, I've clearly said Valen
I
this
think
entire
it
time.
was Viren.
Hey, Valen, could I
We
have
have
the shield
Viren
of the
and
hidden
Valen. Sorry, Valen.
What
Fuck.
do you need
Says
it for?
Mork from the
I
grave.
just want to talk to him.
Talk to who? Sorry.
Okay,
The
I would
shield
more-
of the hidden lord.
all right. Valen will hand it to. I want to have it back though. That thing
Yes, yeah, she'll
it
give
tried
it
to
back.
attack me. It's white. Here.
I'll get it back.
Levi, are you gonna drink those potions?
Paul, what do you? Is that?
I
Paul
thought
under
you
the
guys wanted to
blanket?
keep them.
What
I'll
was
be
that?
fine. Don't you worry about me.
Who's
Are you
Paul?
sure? You kind of
Arrow,
you were
you
knocked
were
out
like-
last fight.
Ah, it's fine.
Okay, so, can I talk to the shield, Tom?
Death won't take me anytime soon.
You sure can.
Oh. How would you best suggest I tame some hellhounds?
Ooh, ambitious are we?
Yes.
Well, let's see now.
adventurous.
Well, step 1, find some. Step 2, prove yourself worthy to command them. After all, what is a hound master who cannot master his hounds?
Oh,
It's got you there.
I see. Are there any hellhounds nearby that you can detect?
I do not possess such a power to simply detect my kin. Oh, how I wish for that power, though. One can only dream.
Can't you detect creatures up to like 1,000 feet or something?
Can't I?
Yeah,
Hold-
it
hold on.
says it can detect.
What's the range of that? I'm just going off by range.
Yeah.
Alright, my shield, my dude, shield of the hidden lord, please. Please.
Shield of the hidden lord.
Shield of the hidden lord.
I'm faster than you.
Okay.
True sight out to a range of 100.
True sight. That's not the same as detect fiends. True sight allows you to see things as they truly are, and that is his choice. It's one of like, it's kind of like you can't use his wisdom against his will kind of thing. So he chooses when to use it or not kind of thing. True sight allows you to see secret passages and just things disguised as not themselves, etc.
Okay, I'm gonna thank you, Shield of the Hidden Lord.
Thank you, friend.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay, and I'm gonna give it back to Valen, and then I'm gonna look at the group and I'm gonna, hey guys, I got an idea.
I got an idea.
I got an idea, guys.
I
Hang
have.
on, if you provide me, with the metal, I can craft collars.
So, what I'm gonna do is, you know that dude who just decapitated? Don't you know how like all of them know it? Like they know who he is and they know how strong he is. You know.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna take the mutilated head in there, and I'm gonna like ambush a couple of hellhounds, kill a few, kill a few, and then the last one I'm gonna like, look, I killed this dude, be my friend.
Mutilated the head. That's
I play with it.
Or I don't know, it's mutilated, so I'm gonna say I'm just gonna go back and grab the head.
Yeah, Phelan gives Faith a look of like just disappointment.
Stop.
And then what do you guys think about it? Good, bad?
I don't
Do what you
like.
want.
Bad.
I don't.
Mhm. Go ahead.
I don't like the idea of using our enemies' bodies as food for hellhounds on principle. It's brutal, and I don't like the message it sends to anyone watching or potentially hear about us. If you want to try and master hellhounds, fine. I won't stop you, but I will prevent them from coming anywhere near civilians.
Oh yeah, I'll keep them away from civilians.
I don't think this is a good idea.
No?
I've actually, Viren has I've actually read about hellhounds. They can't be trained to be anything other than ruthless killers, and if you don't allow it to indulge in its hunger, it will abandon or turn against you.
Oh,
So what if I put a muzzle on them and I keep them chained?
I'm fairly certain it could probably melt through the muzzle. It's fire breath.
I mean, either way, it's gonna be
Metal
angry
muzzle.
at you, so you're just gonna keep it on a muzzle forever, because I don't see what the point of that would be. As soon as you
Man.
take it off later on, it's going to attack you, most likely.
I just wanted to do something cool and tame a hellhound.
It definitely sounds cool. But
I'm coming up with ideas trying to get this to work, and you guys are like, "Oh, that's not gonna work."
Capo,
It could.
I'm sorry. I read about them and that's what it said.
I need recommendation, guys. Brainstorm. How can
Okay.
I
why
do a
is
couple?
Mork's
Capo.
life so small?
my suggestion is that if you're going to try this, only do it once we're far enough away from civilians and aren't going to be coming back anytime soon, so that they aren't at risk.
Okay.
And don't let it be innocent people that we find.
Okay. It won't.
Alright.
If it comes down to it, and they decide to turn against me, I'll just kill it.
All right. Thank you. I'll take you at your word.
And then, is there a bag? Mork, do you have some kind of like really big golden container? Let me
So
check
Mork,
the-
upon his body, you found only the things that were listed.
Mork is
Yeah.
dead.
Where's
Mork,
the
Mork has
Mork-
been
Mork
the only
suit?
container he had on him was the efficient quiver. But that thing would not fit a head in it. Not
Dang.
quite the right shape. It was more like for elongated objects.
We just did a funeral service for him, and now he's like patting him down. Like, where is your stuff?
I need some.
Oh, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I took the 2 vials of holy water that he had on him.
Hold up, guys.
Sure.
I want to see if I can just straight intimidation it. Could Tom, since I'm a dragonborn, does that mean I could do some type of like scary roar or something?
Don't
Yeah.
you have like disadvantage?
Sure,
on
you can if
critical
you can
hit?
act it out. If you can say it, I would like to roar, depending on
Nah,
context.
like just like a dinosaur scream.
Yeah, like a
I'm
roar.
bigger than you.
Yes.
Yeah, like a roar.
Hey,
You know what I'm
Pablo?
saying?
Do the roar. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Capo,
Do the roar.
when
Capo,
you
do the roar.
get a level up and you can take an ability increase instead, there's an option for Dragonborn that it lets you do a roar and just make everything roll or be frightened by you. There's a
Capo failed.
Charisma's. Yeah, I feel charisma checks.
Which would
but-
be
Only on flirting. Only when you're flirting.
So I can't flirt them to be my friends.
No, that would be bestiality, and I won't allow it. Can we move on?
Anyways,
Not what I was thinking, but okay. Tom.
What you were implying? Okay, shall we?
No, I was
I think-
thinking like yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Let's
friends.
It's doing something.
Who?
Just talking to kid.
Alright, come on, guys, let's go.
The chat.
Let's just see if she was alright.
Who? I can't run two things at once, my dude.
Yeah. I keep forgetting to fucking pronounce her name.
So, you can just call it a little one. That was sweet. Erwin, did you finish that blade? I mean, you had enough time too.
Arrow
Oh
in.
yeah, I finished the blades.
What's this?
Throw in. Grab your hammer and
That's
go.
my forge.
Oh, that's your forge. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You find Shora. She is not holding onto the blade before. She kind of like sits down, slumped against the wall, being supervised by Maev. And she has the blade in front of her, and she's just admiring it, like just like two hands beneath her chin, and like both her elbows are on her knees, and she's just sitting there and smiling, just admiring the shininess of it, knowing better than to play around with it, or probably just told to by Maev not to. Nonetheless, she looks at it like it's a brand new gift. Especially the gems inlaid upon it, reminding her of her parents and all that. Just bittersweet memories.
So I rolled sleight of hand. It's gonna take the sword, start engraving on it.
I mean, sure.
It's like about to go in the kid's hand. It's like all sand.
Sure.
Like all I legit just do, just like put my hands on the blade, just slowly.
For a brief
take my
second, she
hands
goes like,
off.
don't take it away, but like, seeing that you're just adding to it, she's more curious now than anything. Kind of cocks her head to the side and tries to peek at what you're doing up there, but she's not tall enough, so she doesn't quite see it.
Apple, which ale are you giving them?
The berry one.
Okay. Valen lets out a sigh of relief.
Yeah, the berry.
The more ale.
Yeah. the
They-
more
Faith's
ale.
gonna hand back the sword.
Is okay? What's on the sword? What's
Shit.
engraved on the sword?
Just in cursive writing or in Elvish. Stay strong.
She says back in Elvish. Thank you.
Oh, she speaks Elvish?
It's pretty. She
Yeah,
speaks
she's a little
exclusively
elf.
Elvish because it seems that she didn't. She's too young to have melded into common society yet. And elves are very protective of their young, typically, especially the middle class, when it comes to the first like 10 years of their life.
I see.
But just common words in Elvish that you guys can pick up and recognize, kind of like merci, or like Spanish. Thank you. Shut up. I don't know what's. I can't think of.
Okay.
Thank you. But kind of like that.
That's fine.
As you, Bapo hand the drink to the peasants, they don't even have any containers or anything, so they kind of like put their hands together in a cup kind of gesture and presented
Oh, no,
them to you to pour.
They come like in like thermoses, don't they?
So you have two. You have two containers, one for each. It's the main container for them, and
Yeah.
you're just kind of offering a gallon per thermos. So they're just kind of like out of habit than anything.
There's
they're
a giant ass thermos.
Yeah, they're just out of habit offering their cupped hands.
I do that.
Sure. And they just sip into it, and you see a smile spread across the face as if they're tasting something that does not taste like soot and ash for once.
Yeah, it's the goodings.
Mm-hmm.
They're all happy now. Did we get like a +4 to happiness? in the
Faith
game?
rises, yeah.
Awesome.
Faith rises.
Faith-
I actually sit down. Anyways, yeah.
No,
Uh,
I take a
mm.
seat.
Valen's gonna go like, hey, Faith, like hand on her shoulder and just try and use like 5 points of lay on hands to cure disease. See if that has any effect on the.
So just as before, your attempt at curing disease, your divine magic does not seem to do any. It seems like almost it tries to penetrate some kind of a barrier, but is abjured away from it, as if
Wait.
it was rejected.
Did I try this before and I just forgot?
I think some of you, I'm sure Erwin tried it before.
I tried lay on hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, he did healing. I tried the cure disease thing, so that's
cure
it's
disease, the
different.
same thing, same exact result. It just seems that your magic cannot quite get through whatever darkness is sealing away this wound. It's a curse.
Right.
I mean,
We
out of
ready to
your
go?
reaction, Faith is gonna turn around with her dagger out. Oh,
Okay.
sorry.
Just me. Sorry, I didn't mean to start.
Yeah, dwarf right here.
Yeah, that's
That's your voice.
my
Iron
boy,
Fist.
Straw and Iron Fist. Yeah, you guys rescued him from way back when.
Iron Fist. Didn't I say that
The
sounded
mobs.
like an off-brand heroin?
Sure.
Yeah.
Wow, how original. Arrow Wind, Iron Fist. I know, mind-boggling, isn't it? What's next?
All right.
Warhammer?
No, because Paul, what's your Arrow? What's your clan's name? Isn't it like
Like
Steelbreaker?
Steelbreakers? Yeah.
Steelbreaker?
It made me think of an off.
Steelbreaker sounds like a wrestler name, and it's a badass one.
Alright,
Alright.
well, Balen's gonna go wait by the fountain.
Sure. Anybody else that wants to do anything before we head out?
Oh, could I talk to the guy that's in the flaming fist?
You?
Older Ravengard? The guy you're gonna go
Yeah.
rescue over in the west? Yeah, for sure, you can talk to him as soon as you go get him.
Yeah, we gotta go get him first.
Yeah,
guys.
there you go. Attaboy.
Get
Is
ahead
Rhea
of myself.
coming with
Let's
us?
go.
Now, that's a question that's up to you guys. Do you want Rhea with you or not?
Arrow, hurry, please.
We should leave the civilians here with some of the.
I think
go
we'll
do
be
that.
fine by ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, if you leave Rhea
Leave
here,
Rhea
she's
behind.
she's gonna keep a watch on that remaining cultist. One-on-one guard is usually a guarantee. I mean, it was kind of hard for Rhea to
Wait,
keep.
how long is this gonna?
That and there's a bunch of civilians. Like these guys can easily take him in a fist fight. They outnumber.
How
Also,
many
like,
kobolds
out of
does it take to
character.
down Strahd? Yeah, I mean, like, jokes aside, Rhea being here, she's a fair shield maiden. She can keep an eye out on the one
That-
cultist, and
And we got Honey Buns and Groot.
yeah, and thanks to you, the survivors you brought here, they're capable. The dwarves as well. They're capable of setting up a defense. Here's hoping.
Alright,
Off,
guys, let's
off
go.
we go. All right. As you venture out of High Hall and traverse onwards, you take to the streets. The High Hall is the highest point in the city, and as you kind of descend down the streets, I'm guessing going with a direct route through alleyways and such, slowly descending down the terrace to the edge of this district onto the main path, you come to a cliffed path. And as you traverse it, the scorched remains, and proceed toward the grand cemetery, which lies to the westmost district. You can see it from here. You can see the rows upon rows of gravestones and a giant main cemetery at the center. It seems to be glowing with this eerie, almost like a Arctic light. What do you call those? Aurora borealis of pure lavender and purple. Yes, and this time of day, at this yes. You get this uneasy feeling that seems to wash over you. This feeling is intensified when you catch sight of a hooded figure in the distance, wearing a dark blue-green cloak that shimmers like peacock feathers against the light of the companion above. You can't quite make out his face, but from below its hood, you can make out what looks like a long beard, and clutched in its hand is some sort of staff or glaive. Its other hand is outstretched, as if seeking resonance in the vicinity, like a blind man reaching to touch at the unseen. When the hand veers in your direction, breathy, guttural speech can be heard from seemingly all around you, too cacophonous to be intelligible.
Okay. How close is he?
100 feet before you.
That's
Real close.
For any of my spells.
That's close enough for arrow distance.
Okay, so we're there.
All out to them.
So I've summoned Casimir. Is the wind like blowing towards us?
The wind is kind of vortexing around you guys, but if it does pick a direction, it goes toward the north most.
Okay.
Kind of from south to north.
No, so she wouldn't be able to smell anything.
She seems uneasy. She just by the pure uneasy sensation and these whispers throughout just continue.
Faith, I say stick with me. Arrow, Papo, want to take the lead?
I'll take me arrow.
Dude, I'm on a horse anyways.
Yeah,
so-
you're on a horse.
I mean, as Faith stands behind Valen, she's gonna have her sword drawn to the side.
We'll try to.
Arrow, we could like walk slowly in front of the group, like side by side, all cool, like.
All right, I'll start walking towards him slowly, if you will. I'll follow.
Yeah. While we're walking.
Do me a
towards
perception check, whoever's in the lead.
We're walking side by side.
Yeah, so both of you do me a perception check.
Yeah, so both of us.
Yeah. It is bright, the light of
that's
companion
pretty
is shining. You can clearly see the figure before you. Bappo, you can't see shit. Bappo, the helm is sitting funny on your face, and you're just trying to like fidget with it, and the smoke is getting in your face, and for some reason it's smoldering on the inside. It's acting funny. Weird. Erwin,
Smoke coming out of his ears.
you note that the wind blows from south to north, but the beard, the hairs, they're not quite right. They don't seem to shift with the wind. Instead, they seem to almost writhe, as if by their own volition. Just 3 strands of beard writhing.
Don't go any closer.
Everyone kind of puts his hand up, signaling for the party to stop. He looks towards Bappo, who is fucking with his helmet, trying to be able to see. And he's like, I don't
get the smoke out of my arm.
Okay, so Valen's-
I don't
Valen's
think we
gonna
should
call
go any further.
I'm
Valen's
Or he's
gonna-
like, not go any further, but like this doesn't look good.
Yeah,
trying
Valen's
to
gonna-
fix it. I'm gonna be like trying to talk to Paul, and I'm gonna be like, you ever consider what are
You
those
can
long
just describe
poles
it.
called?
Okay, guys, who's there?
Lances? You should-
The figure before you starts to hover about 10 feet off the ground, rising ever so steadily, and keeping its hand in a very symmetrical shape. Almost like a prayer, but with palms facing down, shaping almost like an upside-down diamond as it slowly levitates towards you, I'm assuming. I don't want to dictate your action there, Hunter.
Yeah, towards.
I'm no closer.
Why not?
You don't know if you're a friend or a foe. You may
If I
have
was
to.
a foe, you'd be dead already in this place.
bold
Come
talk.
seeking things to help me, and it looks like I've stumbled upon exactly what I was seeking. I am Hector Deos, unbid from my colony, servant of Tiamat. I bid you a good day. You fine-looking adventurous.
Had enough of Tiamat for some time. What
You
help
even-
do you need from us?
Oh, the kind of help that people with 2 legs and 2 arms can do. You look like you could smash something fairly well.
At the word of smash, everyone quickly looks up and he's like, smash.
Ah, see, this one knows exactly what I speak.
I'm still spinning around.
With a
trying to
straight
get ready.
face,
What is-
Faith's gonna stare him dead fucking in the face.
Oh god.
You try and make out your face. Go ahead and roll me perception there.
Oh shit.
He's wearing a hood that seems to almost cover all the way down to his eyes. He sees you,
Shit.
but you don't quite make out. But as he approaches, Aristotle, you realize a funny detail. The flesh, purple, unnaturally so. And the beard, too viscous, too flexible, too flesh-like to be made out of hair. No. It is in fact made of writhing tendrils. that seem to fall down upon his chest and writhe like those of an octopus.
What help?
That is
from us?
nasty.
I already told you the help I need, young knight. It appears you're not as bright as the other one over there who understands. But we do
Reveal
share a common
yourself.
goal. I
What?
need a crew, and you can fill that role.
Depends on
What is
you
your
offer.
goal?
My goal?
Yes. Your task. What you're trying to
I
accomplish.
am
Why you
here.
need us.
Seeking help.
With what?
I just told you. I need a crew
To do what?
to man my ship.
Ooh.
Reveal yourself.
Fappo with his helmet on backwards tries to like mutter out words saying, "I'm a captain as well."
I'm a captain
Nice.
as well.
Exactly.
A ship, you say?
Of sorts. Nothing you would have seen from your realm, I assume.
We have our own task. He can't be diverted right now, and I don't know.
Oh, and where are you going exactly? Perhaps we go to the same place?
The
Cemetary over yonder.
Oh, would you look
Yeah,
at
the
that?
cemetery.
That's exactly where I was heading. I felt a strange feeling on the way here, why I stopped. It appears it was you that I felt. Good
Uh-huh.
tidings it is.
How high is this guy off the ground?
I'm
Like-
approximately 20 feet above
Yeah.
you.
Approximately.
Aaron,
I don't know. I have a terrible depth perception.
Can you help me?
You're looking the wrong way, Bacco. Alright.
You'll get no help from us until you can speak more plainly than you are.
This is as plain as I speak, sadly. The language is not my primary mode of communicate, so to
Evidently.
say.
What are you going to do with the ship?
What am I going to do with my ship? Well, that's my business. Whether you decide to come with me, that's yours.
What are you going to do if you decide to name your ship?
I haven't got that far yet.
I am interested in this ship, but I want to go home.
Home is a tricky thing. You must be careful not to be bound too tight to it. What will forever drag you down.
wait. I got an idea. Will you help us in our task?
The
we
cemetery
help
that
you.
the blonde one mentioned. Yes, I already agreed to that. I'm going there myself.
Further than that, with our
Perhaps in time, if you prove the usefulness, I think you might. We will see.
You may
One
prove
step
your usefulness
at
to
a
us,
time.
perhaps. We outnumber you.
You're being very elusive, and it makes decision making hard.
Well, I mean,
My-
none of
my
you have
good
told me
friend
anything.
told.
I know none of your names. I, on the other hand,
Well,
did greet
I
you.
am Erwin Skillbreaker.
Papa, you can fix your helmet. It's not stuck. Like,
God damn it! this
You're not
building is
Kenny.
being screwed on wrong.
Valen of the Knight of the Order of the Companion.
Ah, that beautiful ball of a thing in the sky. Ah, yes. Oh, that makes
We
sense.
speak of the sun.
Why
No,
don't
I
you?
speak of the companion. The dark energy orby thing. Yeah. Yeah.
the
Oh, okay.
black star above you just kind of crackles as if reacting to your very words, or just coincidence.
Stranger.
One of the two.
You've given me very little reason to trust you, and plenty of reason to knock you out of the sky at the moment.
He did
I'm
tell you his
sorry.
name.
I did tell you my name, as the young man mentions.
Sorry, okay, out of character. I was talking to someone when he mentioned his name, but I caught all the rest. And
Say it again,
Sorry,
that
what?
Strahd accent,
Days.
please. Again.
Heck.
What's his name?
My name is Hector Deas.
Right.
Lord
See.
Deus.
Hector
Mr.
Deus.
Deus.
Mr. Davis. Senor Davis.
I would also like to suggest that he might have a way down
I do.
if he got
I
here.
float down.
Well,
Not your
Hello.
sorry.
Hi there.
Hey,
If you are curious, my ship is in the garage at the moment. I am part of a group. Soul coin seekers, I do believe, is what they call us.
to make a deal with us?
No, I don't work in deals. Well, just the normal ones, I think.
Okay.
You
Out of character.
humans are quite ponderous.
Out of
Can
character.
Can I offer this new person a mug of ale?
Hey, you
I
want
don't
some beer?
drink.
You want ale?
Yep.
No.
Also, can I just make it easier? There's no name above his head.
There's not.
Out of
That means
character.
he's not a devil. So there you go.
He isn't a devil.
I know this is Hunter's new guy, but he is so fucking sus.
Yeah.
Like, super
Well,
sus.
I think that's the
Who's
point,
not sus
my
to you?
good
Like,
sir.
fucking.
Who's not in this
Yeah.
shit?
Everybody's sus.
Oh, come on.
We are
I'll
sus
let
boys.
you-
We're the sus
I
boys. That is frankly a better name than we could be ever came up with.
Well, Arrow wasn't until
Guys,
very
you know how we
recently.
never decided a group name?
The
I
sus
think we found
boys.
it.
Oh,
That's a very bad
I'd
name.
like to vote against that.
I want to vote
Oh, no, I'm
for
good
that
with the
as
sus
its
boys.
DM. I get all the
We got
votes.
Owl
hate
Punch all over again.
Oh my god. So good. You might not pick the
Okay,
sus
hereby
boys as your name, but I'm
being
calling you guys that
thine
from now on.
is
My
the
notes.
So you,
In the DM notes, the sus boys make their way down the road.
Yeah.
They are
The sus
ambushed by
boys
the
met the sus
anti-susters. None
anyways,
survive.
so you want us to man your ship
Precisely. You
to
catch
what
on
end?
quick. Well, what end does manning a ship have? Your captain ought to know.
All
Wait,
right.
I
what
assume you
plane
are
of
his crew?
existence are we talking about when we say man ship?
All ships are the same.
And for how long?
As long as you choose to stay on it.
All right. Well, that's a very nice offer, but we have matters of our own to attend to, so unless you have something else you'd like to offer us, kindly get out of our way.
I'd like to offer you my glaive as service. It's been a little boring around here. I
We
could
have cheese.
use a snack.
Me too. We have
In
cheese.
exchange for what?
Nothing.
Hey guys, I have an idea.
Yeah?
What if we give him the Mork ale and he turns into Mork?
I also have an idea. Why don't we just let him help us, and if he betrays us, we kill
I
him?
mean, he can accompany.
doesn't.
It'll be a. What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Maybe
I-
7?
We'll be 7.
It'd
Fine.
be a 6v1 fight
The
if we
sus
decided to turn
7.
against
It's
us,
right
so.
there.
Well,
If you
if you have no need of me, then I will see you at the graveyard nonetheless.
want to accompany us, fine, but know that I am a knight of Canyon, and
As you mentioned before, yes. What of it?
I will not accept any attempt by you to break the laws of this city or go against its people.
Do you know where I'm from? Do you know what I am?
Are you Mork?
What is a
Were you born
mork?
into a new body?
What is a
What is a
mork?
What is a mork?
Out of character
Oh,
knowledge,
it's nothing.
guys.
What what is a mork?
Mork is a
What
nothing,
isn't
never
a
mind.
Mork? I mean, let's be real, that's the question.
I do not understand this.
Oh, teach him what is
Anyways,
Language.
That's exactly how Mork was. You never understood it.
What is a mork?
Mork is a good friend.
Where is the mork?
He has sadly
Right.
passed away the
Here,
second time.
he's right here, and I'm gonna pull out the little vial of mork ale.
So a mork is a friend that is a drink?
I suppose.
Yes.
In this
currently.
case,
is-
yes.
In this case, yes, currently.
This is making
Recent.
my head hurt.
Only recent.
Yes, only recently is he a drink, but he's still a friend.
Yes.
I do not like this conversation anymore.
Yeah, let's just carry on.
It's just-
Alright. If you want to follow us, then fine.
Lou XV gets kind of uneasy, like, shut the fuck up, man.
Hunter, throughout this entire conversation, you remain hooded.
For now.
Sure. Alright.
Erwin remains hooded as well. He's like, if you want to be suspicious, shall I?
Sus 7. Proceed onwards west.
Spit this off.
I do
Please
not
don't
put my hood up.
do that.
We walk into a
So-
tavern all hooded up. Nobody knows who we are. Hey, it's a Sus 7!
I literally do not lie.
Dude,
I don't
all of
know
our
any of these
characters have a hoods or face cover.
Oh, sure. I mean, yeah.
I got big armor, but like,
Honey, if you
Yeah,
got a
well-
helmet on, nobody's seen your face. I'm
Hey
sorry to
guys,
tell
it's
you.
the Sus 6 and Viren.
Yeah, I guess Valen would be wearing his helm. Fine. You make a good
hey,
point.
hey, Tom, could I
Yes, up.
take off the helmet and put on my
Pirate
captain
hat?
Why don't
Yeah,
you
absolutely.
captain
Doesn't
hat on
Still
top of
keep
the
the
helmet?
same AC.
Yeah. If anything,
Awesome.
you taking off the helmet makes it easier for you to dodge things because you can actually see shit, so it doesn't change your AC. That's my logic.
Okay, thanks.
Cool.
So yeah, Bappo got his. He's gonna like throw the helmet off to the side. So I don't
Helmets are
need
kind of
that
like
to throw on.
sleeves. You don't really need them.
He's gonna throw that helmet off to the side and pull his pirate hat out of the
To the
captain's
side, you're
pirate
just
hat.
kind of casually abandoning it. Okay. Yeah.
Actually, no, I'd probably give it to Paul because he could
Okay,
make
choose
stuff
one.
out of it.
Because I have consequences for both.
Arrow.
Okay.
Arrow. Well,
Well-
wait. I forgot. I might need to keep it because Gengema and that stuff might mess it up.
Right. While you decide
Maybe.
that, you keep proceeding on westward. As
Can I put the hat on top of the helmet?
Just stop, please.
Yeah. I mean, you could.
Awesome. That's
I love you, Buppo. You be you. You know what? You fucking legend. You're gonna be written down in the history books. Oh
Alright,
god.
it's going in the history books. Where I don't know, but I'm being somewhere.
Alright. It takes you about half an hour to venture further west, and as you do so, what?
I was muted.
Okay. That's that.
I was telling Bappo I could make a chin strap for his hat so it doesn't fall off his helmet.
Sure.
Maybe later.
If you cut the size of the hat, it would be like an ushanka, like those Russian hats.
Oh my.
Wait, what's a Russian?
What is a mork? The 10-foot-high brass fence before you that once surrounded Elturel Cemetery has fallen into numerous pieces. Hold on.
Pieces.
Yeah.
I thought he was describing Mork for a second. I was like, what?
I was like, how dare you say
No,
it was a
Mark
fucking
remained behind.
fence?
Cemetery has fallen into numerous places, and a wide gate allowing access to the grounds has been torn from its hinges. Severed humanoid body parts adorn the spikes atop the fence posts. Some of the body parts wriggle and writhe as if undead. A very familiar sight to you, Levi. Twitching in concert with the lightning flashes of the companion above. Cracked gravestones and crumbling monuments are scattered across the cemetery grounds, whose center is occupied by a chapel dedicated to Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. That once holy structure now glows with its fetid purple radiance. Those of
Oh,
you... Go ahead.
Valen's gonna say the fact that the body parts seem to react to the companion. Maybe the reason some of the bodies have been reanimating here is some kind of connection to the companion. Sorry, continue.
Those of you native to El Terrell know this place well for its once beautiful pastures. Some of you had loved ones who passed into the realm beyond, buried here. Picturesque flowers and grass framed the graves once. Now the cemetery flowers wilted, and its stone monuments lay cracked. A fetid presence can be felt even by those of you who are not sensitive to the unholy energies of necromancy and the abyss. Walking past the main gate, you note several graves have been dug up, as if from the inside, leaving pits in the earth several feet deep. A number of stone mausoleums stand vacant, their doors hanging open. The reek of death is in the air.
Pull up my shawl.
Me, descend.
The reek, the scent, both.
Ready?
Let's do this. Should we go at this, guys?
Let's see. I'm
Here we go.
gonna use a divine sense. See what I can come up with that.
Oh, I have a thing that can help.
As you cast your divine sense, how far does it reach? Within
60
sight?
feet.
60 feet? I mean, you detect the very obvious necromantic energy all throughout, the very undead parts on the gates, and a very faint continuation of the same energy that grows stronger and stronger the more you scan toward the citadel itself.
Is there, like, are the body parts high up enough on the fence that we can, like, Aelin could, like, take them down?
They're about 10 feet off the ground. I suppose if you elevate yourself ever so slightly, you could pick them off.
I could lift them.
Wait, you're 7 feet tall. Couldn't you just pick them off? Like, Apo, would you be able to?
Apo's strong, bro. What do you need me to do? Like,
Can you just take the body parts off the spikes, please? It's
alright, yeah,
just a small thing.
I'll take the body parts off this one.
Sure.
I appreciate it.
Reaching up with your extended blade, you manage to pick one by one the body parts off the fence, and as they fall, they don't stop writhing. They don't. Some of them even get up, like a hand drops on the ground before you and flips onto its bottom side and starts to crawl away from you towards the cemetery like a spider.
Phelan skewers it with the sword of the unknown
I
hero.
mean, it just twitches at the end of your sword. It's still animated. It's still
That was
trying to pull
terrible.
I
itself.
gotta go eat.
It was just
It-
tapping
yeah.
on your table.
It
That was
does-
terrible.
It does. Well, he ignites it. And then
Oh, the
stabs
radiant
it.
sword? Yeah, no, absolutely. As soon as you
It
stab
does-
it, it just burns it away.
I gotta go eat real quick.
Okay.
I'll
Just take a small break.
No, we can continue going. Go heal eat. We'll come back.
You guys keep going. I don't care.
Okay, I'll just swipe through the moving parts with the radiant blade.
Sure, one by one, you cleanse them away, purge them away.
I'm gonna offer a fist bump to Velen after we get all that
Maybe
done.
don't take any more bodies off the fence.
It's just a matter of principle. Disrespectful to leave him there. I wouldn't want it.
Can I
harm.
tell with this building?
Balin kind of like, he sees the fist bump and he looks very obviously like depressed, but he just kind of like,
No, it was like
Yeah.
a good job. Like we did it. We did good. Cleanse.
well, like, he looks depressed because he doesn't want to have to be doing this, but he just kind of like gives him like a like fist bump.
I'd like to make my way further into the cemetery.
Sure thing. Roll me just perception check, and as you make your way through the cemetery, you
I'll follow him.
kind of passively
Yes.
pry for any resonance throughout, for any
Yeah, I'm
any
going
waves on the air, and you sense not much living here. Very disappointing. With an 8 perception that reflects just that, you only detect the obvious. As you investigate further, you observe dozens of skeletons and revived corpses moving about the ground. These undead, wandering aimlessly and without direction, seem to pose no threat as you pass, barely noticing your presence, as you're barely noticing theirs.
Can I tell what this house is right here? This building?
It just seems to be like some kind of gatekeep house. Looking into the dust-cracked windows inside, you see bits of broken furniture, but not much remains after it was salvaged by the people.
Is there a mausoleum here?
Yeah, at the very center of this grand cemetery is, as I mentioned, almost like a citadel. It's very large and very obvious, and it's just standing on a hill right over whatever the fuck this is. Yeah.
Okay.
I do believe that is where I need to go.
If no one stops us, we're just gonna head straight for the mausoleum.
Sure thing.
Let's go.
What's the mausoleum?
It is a building of where you put the dead people's.
Oh.
Think of it like
Sort
a
of.
tomb.
Same thing.
Does everybody have vision?
Yep.
Bingo, bango.
It houses a tomb or multiple tombs.
Also known
Frightened
as
of
dead
this-
people
this
building.
place and uneasy in this place. Lulu just kind of nuzzles into your chest, Levi.
Yeah,
Not
a
like
rapid
much.
hard.
Yeah.
Can you throw me cast Peace token, please?
I do love me my dark vision.
I'm gonna put my axe on my back and sort of grab this torch off the wall. Right,
Sure
that's
thing.
torch, Tom.
As you approach what looks to be a small gravekeeper's quarters, you grab a torch off the wall, and in your hand it's casting 40-20. All players can see it. Very obvious. Light.
And that's one-handed, right? Like
That's
I can hold
one-handed,
it
yes. In one
Sick.
hand.
I'm gonna hold my steely shooting in the other.
Sure thing. Draw your steely shooting in the other hand. The building before you has a 10-foot wide wooden door that seems to be not locked by any chains or outer locks.
Open the door.
Sure thing. You reach one hand toward the door, and you all see this clawed, four-fingered hand clasp the handle, twist it, and open the door. As I described the room before you. This small building looks like living quarters for whomever oversaw this chapel and maintained the cemetery. Entering the building, you see it contains a bed, desk, a dresser, a table, and a few chairs. Much of the furniture has been destroyed, with decorations and other items strewn haphazardly around the room, including symbols of Lathander, Torm, Helm, and Tyr. A large tome appears to have survived this destruction. It sits open at the center of the partially collapsed desk.
Oh,
What's it say?
Papo, as you look at yourself in the mirror, you see your shadow reflection back at you. You are indeed not a vampire.
detect vampire.
What if Bappo was a vampire?
Yeah, what if you
though?
looked in the
Oh,
mirror
no.
like you see no reflection? Ah!
Guys,
Yeah.
Chris
Oh,
shot
guess we gotta,
2.0.
Yeah.
guess we gotta kill Bappo now.
Mhm.
Mecha Strahd.
I wouldn't go down. I'd go down with the fight. I'd go swinging.
Bappo, you
I
have like the lowest HP out of all of us. I wanna remind
I
you
have a
about
sword that
Do you-
basically
that really?
obliterates vampires. Gives off sunlight, does extra damage versus undead.
Yeah, good thing my reflection is there, guys.
that. So,
I assume we're having this out of character. So,
Yeah.
to the book.
This book seems to be a testament written by a priest in the months leading to Elturel's fall. It pontificates about the evil of demons, instructing you, the reader, to be ever vigilant against their incursions, and expounding that the demonic threat must be defeated at all cost. It goes on to read, "My fervor was rewarded after months of unanswered prayers from the Lord of Light himself. Another saw in me my full worth. These things grant me power beyond my wildest ambitions, so that I may finally take matters into my own hands. The ever-present threat of demons must be cold. As in Culled. Cold? It goes on to
Cold.
praise the devils that stoically stand against the unending demon tide, while chastising Helm, Torm, Tyr, and Lathander, and their angelic servitors for not doing the same. This man has nothing but praise for Zariel's efforts to end the demonic threat. Poring further over the tome, you get a notion that this tome is the work of a madman.
Oh.
Valen, do me a
Okay,
wisdom
okay.
save, please.
Oh boy. I get a bonus from having or protection. 21.
You feel particularly intense hatred for demons rise from within you that then quells into almost like meditative state as you remember the silvered shores of heaven and the pearlescent skies and the verdant forest, and the anger just kind of seeps away.
I'm gonna
hold on
flip
to
the
that.
rug up.
So this book was basically like some madman's personal interpretation of the Blood Wars.
Less of the blood, yes, some of the blood wars, and some of the events coming up to the fall of Atrir. Whereas ever this seems like to be like some sort of a testament or a diary.
I see.
Is there anything under the rug?
Yeah. Do me just investigation, just an easy one.
I flipped the rug.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Where's
Arrow. Arrow's not here.
with a sharp eye, as you flip a rug, you notice a flagstone seems to be almost discolored, out of place. While this entire place has seen dirt tracked in, this one flagstone seems to be absolutely clean at its surface.
Hey guys, I found it.
Just like prying it open.
Okay, I'm gonna hand the torch to Levi, so I can use both hands to try to touch the clean stone. Maybe try to pull it out.
I'll hold it.
I have returned.
Hello.
Okay. As
You
you
and I missed.
reach for both
What have I
with
missed?
as you reach with both hands into the literally into the flagstone, your hands just pass right through it, and you feel a 2 by 2 foot chamber beyond that just proceeds onwards. Your hands just disappear into the floor.
As soon as my hands go into it, I'm gonna start screaming really loudly and look up at the group all worried like,
What is it?
it took my hands, guys.
It's just an illusion.
You don't sound too worried.
It goes through.
Come on,
Can I
man.
put my
If you're
hand
gonna
in
try
it
and
too,
like,
to see what I can find.
There's something under it, guys. It just goes through. It's an invisi stone.
Can I just start pushing your head into?
I kick Bappo in the ass and it falls.
I mean, if Buffalo's not gonna resist, you're gonna succeed at it.
Nope, go for it.
Levi's too weak to try and move Bappo. He'd like
I'll
push him,
allow it.
break all the bones
Cool.
in his hand.
I just push Papa's head
I'll
into the
help
hole.
him.
As your head passes through the flagstone Bappo, it doesn't.
What do
You
I
expect
see?
it to feel as if you're about to submerge in water, but instead you feel nothing as the illusion indeed passes through you. And looking inside, you see darkness.
I put the
Paul,
torch through it.
You put the torch through it, very close to his face. It burns.
Pass it through. I
You
got fire
see
resistance.
a spell book bound in black leather, and then you
Oh,
cough
it doesn't
because
catch fire.
the torch the torch begins to fill the entire chamber with smoke.
Oh god.
I
Guys,
lift
get
him
out.
up.
I keep him there.
I yell at
Weak
you.
link.
I put my hands over my mouth and I yell at Bappo's ass, like, what's in there?
I pull him out.
The armor is hard to take off, man. Don't blame.
Oh god,
What?
the intrigue.
Did you-
What's in there?
Ale.
The rule of deception.
I'd
Ale?
like to look in the hole.
Deception.
Ale?
Deception. Aw, crap.
Bappo's full of bullshit.
I
roll my
kinda
eyes
smack
and
him on the
reach
back of
down
the
if I
head.
can.
You reach down, you
mean-
feel the familiar sensation of leather. and then, and then
a
the
leather.
spine, and your finger drags along the spine, and you feel pages. Ooh, naughty. Yeah, exactly. Ooh,
I'll grab and pick it up.
it's spell book.
Naughty. You're teasing me.
What's the spell?
That's
a spell
not
book.
how that works.
That's not how spellbooks work.
I don't know.
The black leather that binds this book has a bisected, spiked red circle on its cover, kind of almost stamped into it.
Mind if I see that for a moment?
You can look at it.
Hey, I was the
hold
first
on
one
to it.
down there. If I call it, that's my.
Well,
If you want it.
Bro, what do you need a book for?
hey, hold
That's
on to
okay.
it.
You
Yeah.
didn't even know what it was.
I get first dibs, okay?
There's a file here. I don't think.
Ah, yes, the cursed book is already taking its toll. The party's already fighting over it. My precious!
I mean, is it any viler than the things I have?
Don't push it.
I mean, it's black leather
Oh,
with
no.
with a symbol on it. I mean, how
Ooh.
vile would you define it?
What? Spells are in the book, Dom.
Also,
I open the book and I look.
Opening the book, you see within are magic runes used for casting necromancy spell Life Transference. It's set in the pages
shit
with
biscuits.
blackened ink as browned over time. Other spells in the book include Hex and Remove Curse.
Yeah, perfect.
Yes.
All yours.
how
Just
convenient.
vile
That on-
magic. Ugh.
I allow
The
Viren to
perversion.
look at the book with me.
The true arts.
The creature under the hood seems to almost want to vomit at just the sight of these
No, I
runes.
do vomit.
Okay,
At the sight of what?
at the sight of the runes, the magic, so it's just...
Oh, yeah.
I stand outside. Bleh. Bleh.
This is my puking voice, right?
Anyway,
Well, that would be
Thank you.
quite useful.
Immersion.
how long does it take you to? Well, I suppose you can't Karen cast that spell today. So we just need to keep Faith alive till tomorrow. And
Also, I don't have enough gold to copy a spell right now.
How much gold do you need?
For a remove curse, that would cost 150
third level.
GP.
I got.
How
100.
much?
It's not 50. It's a lot more.
100 something. Sorry.
I think it's 150.
150 GP.
Oh, I'll give you that, no problem.
Man, that's.
I should mention it's 150 GP's worth of like rare inks and materials used to write down the spell. So it, like just having the money isn't good if we can't buy anything with it.
Fuck! Shit!
Man, we'll go
he
just,
was,
just
he
go
was
back
like, yeah,
to
just feed the book
Whitehall and get the
150
stuff.
gold. Got it.
Just go back to High Hall and get this stuff.
You feel dust fall onto your shoulder, Faith.
One more time. I'm sorry. I didn't
You
hear
feel dust, just like a sparkling of dust, just fall onto your shoulder from above.
Some heavy dust.
That's just to say fucking sit down on the ground.
I'd like to peek through the door and look to the ceiling.
Roll a perception check.
Come on, +3 perception.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
You
Here,
look
can
into
I-
the black
can I,
and
like,
white
help?
gloom above, and you see not much besides the rotten beams above and just the underside of the roof.
Could I try to assist that and roll it myself too?
No.
With that natural one?
I got dark vision. Nothing you can do can make me see better.
Right. Well,
Sneeze into his eyes.
is there? Okay, so we need to find inks and materials Viren used, or Levi can use to copy the spell. So I guess Balin's gonna like rummage through the room. Anything like in particular you might need, Viren? Right, he's gonna try and find this material.
Well, mostly it has to, well, most of the stuff is just sort of like the inks and like the parchment needed to sort of like practice writing the scroll down, sort of getting the runes properly. You know, if you get anything just slightly off, it completely messes with the formula.
His book
Kaboom.
says that there's no material components needed for it, so it is just movements and words.
Well, I imagine like practicing like copy.
It would
once
just
you
be
do
the
it-
ink in the books.
Okay. So, are there any inks that we can find in here?
Yeah, just go ahead and roll me a normal investigation check just to rummage through the piles of discarded books and furniture.
Oh wait, Levi,
Someone
I
help
get
me
the
with
torch
that.
back?
I can help you with that. I don't know what I'm looking for, but if it's okay with them, I can help.
I'm gonna, pull out the torch.
Find a vial of the ink that was used to write the journal with. The rim is cracked, but and it's kind of tipped to the side, but it's still half full if you lift it up. Salvageable.
Okay, I'll give that to Viren.
Thank you.
Lulu just kind of flutters close to you, Faith, and close to your shoulder. She takes a quick look at your wound, grimaces, and approaches you close to your cheek, and she's like, "Does it hurt?"
Meh. Just trying to tolerate it.
You're a hero, and she just kind of gives you 2 pats on the head with her trunk, and she just kind of sticks in your vicinity just for now, and you kind of feel a little protective energy kind of concentrate around your body.
By the way,
Hero.
who's holding on to the spellbook?
Yes.
So you see the 10-foot aura I have going off Valen?
Uh-huh.
You have an aura as well, like that you got at 6th level. So you and all the allies within 10 feet of you get a bonus to saving
Yes,
throws.
my aura of protection.
Okay, I just wanted to... You're familiar with that?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Shut up. Just check.
I mean, I don't have, like, things saying I have an aura, but
Oh, you mean like a feat or like visually?
like visual. That's what I was saying. I was like, I don't have a visual thing.
I just made it so.
My aura, but
I just made it so.
How much is your charisma?
Right, as you venture onto the path, you guys overstep over a very, very, very deep pit. The path around the chapel has been sundered by what seems to be like a hole in the ground filled with putrid purple mist. The haze filling the hole blocks
you guys,
any
there's a hole.
sense of how deep it might be or what might lie within.
Oh, there's a hole. How deep is
How long does my... never mind, it doesn't work that way. Never mind.
How long is what?
that?
Yeah,
I was gonna
it's
say, how long does my levitation last?
Also making that short rest, by the way, Hunter. You can go ahead and change that on your sheet.
Which thing?
The recharge for
Levitate?
levitate, short rest.
Could
Hey,
I drop
Hector.
the torch down there and see how?
Just step back.
Somebody
might
mispronounced my
explode.
name.
How do you Hector?
Thor.
Guys,
Heck,
back
or-
up. I'm gonna yeet a torch in there and count the seconds it takes to fall.
Okay,
See how
so
long it
you
takes.
yeet the
Oh
torch
God,
in there.
I hope it's not a...
It gets swallowed.
Guys, I feel this is combustible gas. You
It
should probably
gets
take a step
swallowed
back.
by as you guys leap away from it, and just in time, it gets swallowed. Mist does not combust, and the fire goes out. But you do hear a sound like it hitting rubble.
Dylan will take out his normal or his staff and just
How,
poke
how
at the
deep
bottom,
can
see what
I
happens.
estimate it?
Didn't take that long for it to fall. I would say like a 2 stories at most. If you had to
Oh.
guesstimate.
Who needs
And he
it?
said it was full of purple
Mm.
gas.
I would like to take out my burglar's pack and use my 50 feet of rope to go down, please.
I can hold the end of that rope and
Said it
just.
was
I
full
have
of
Yeah, I was gonna
gas
ask
in
how do
there,
you
right?
secure the rope.
I can hold it.
Pittance.
Okay.
Pittance and a hammer.
You can put it down, secure it. It will hold your weight. For sure. As you slowly begin to descend down, roll me a perception check.
Come on, +3.
Also, roll me a.
No, oh thank God.
So,
I got that-
okay,
that
so
nat
perception
one.
is good. Roll me an athletics check, please, as you climb.
Athletics. +7. Don't fail me.
Oh, buff boy,
Boy.
shredded my
you
boy.
haven't even seen my final form yet.
You feel an uneasy feeling as if you're being choked, as if whatever you're inhaling right now is preventing you from breathing as you take 5 necrotic damage.
Oh
Do
no.
you continue descending as you keep on holding that rope?
How far am I?
You are about 5-10 feet down at this point, but you are surrounded by this mist, and the people above you, you can see them half obscured.
Could I
and-
use a
Mhm.
sonic blast to disperse the fumes?
No.
Is this mist poisonous?
It
Feels
keep
more
going
like
down.
it's just killing you slowly. It feels like you're
I'll go
becoming
down a
weak.
couple more feet.
Sure. Did you roll
What do I
perception?
see perception
Forte?
wise?
Perception wise? Okay. So
Mhm.
what did I roll there? 4, 8. You hear the howl of the rising wind as a pitch black amorphous shape begins to rise slowly from the pit and kind of surround you.
Oh God.
Uh-oh.
Some of it is
I
fuck
passing
off.
you
Pull 'em
upwards.
out.
Do you fuck off?
No. No.
Okay, I just heard.
Sticking
This
it out.
veiled shadow takes on a humanoid shape with reaching, clawing hands and a hood with no face. After a brief moment of studying you, it floats upwards, steadily toward the cemetery. And just, you guys kind of see this very same shape rise up.
Should I ambush it before it gets out of the hole? Just jump on it.
well, what does it look like?
I'll show you what I'm looking at. What it looks like, so I can literally show you.
Axe in
But
hand,
discuss.
just like flying down the hole.
Cemetery chapel, G6, please.
I think you said it was a shadow, though.
Yeah, I feel
Fall
like I
right
might
through it.
fall right through it and smack the floor.
It literally looks like a humanoid shaped, pure inky blackness.
Is it like touching the wall, or is it just
It's hovering, floating above the pit, slowly rising towards you.
I'm gonna use my divine sense.
Undead.
undead?
Undead,
Kill it.
undead,
Can
and
I just
also,
swing at it?
even though you cannot see the bottom of this pit, you sense an immense concentration of just necromancy magic and just undead, unholy ground sense where you're standing, and it just intensifies further down the pit. Yeah.
There's something very evil down there, and Balin's going to ignite his sword as blazing sunlight going to be shed in. I assume this thing can give off sunlight as well, yes?
No, not sunlight in the sense
Oh.
of sunlight, but like it's radiant energy. Yeah. As I
Okay, so it's
how's
just-
Mork doing? I mean,
Hector seems to be. He's kind of
Hector.
Still going down.
like you look at his hands, and they're turning kind of pale with spots of very vibrant purple, as if something is wrong with his own biology. His own immune system is fighting off this foul energy. I'm gonna give you another chance to ascend, or you wish to keep going down.
I can pull you out fast. You gotta say the word.
Mm.
Can I attack this thing?
I won't stop you.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fuck it. I'll keep going down.
All right.
Attack.
So
It's
Step
probably just a
closer
death
to the
pit and I'm
rope.
gonna
roll
die.
finish.
but you
Everybody,
know.
everybody roll finish too.
Okay, so this thing, it just gives off
Oh.
normal light radius. not
Oh,
Radiant,
Sunlight.
radiant, holy, divine energy. Used to slay a dragon, apparently.
I'm just,
Enough.
Yes.
I'm just wondering because sunlight, some creatures are specifically weak to sunlight.
I am
Is-
aware. Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So is it sunlight?
oh god.
He said no like twice.
It's radiant
Okay,
damage.
sorry.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's just
Tom.
radiant damage.
Jeez.
Radiant
Can I
damage
use my
also.
inspiration to
Gotcha.
reroll that shit?
Yes.
This is some bullshit.
I got
You-
that lucky 21.
So, what did you have before this?
2.
Wow,
Average.
amazing!
You know,
Plus
I'm
one dex.
fucking done. I'm fucking done. No, fuck this shit.
The
I'm outta here.
curse,
Goodbye.
the curse is taking its toll on you ever so slowly.
You might want to stay out of
The rolls
top
today are
10
gonna be
of
shit, man.
Yeah, well, you know what? Lulu's with you, so. Right, Bappo, as you actually, Valen, it didn't turn us on. You go ahead and that was what 8 radiant damage against 8 hit. As you swing your sword through it, it looks at this light as if it's just pure fire and tries to evade it and succeeds. Just turning amorphous ever so fastly and then reforming elsewhere.
Robot.
Bappo, what robot? Me? Hello?
You're not. You don't sound like a robot.
was
You're
it me?
fine.
No, you're
Yeah,
good.
it's mine.
Alright,
Bappo.
I'm gonna move 15 feet and go for a. I still got my steely shooty out.
Yeah.
So I'm
The
gonna.
magic word from my
So
hammer again.
I'm not gonna step back, and I'm gonna go for a steely
go for
shooty
it.
shot.
Sure thing. Go for it.
Oh boy, love it.
Are we inside of something right now?
You are outdoors. This is a building here, and this is a building here. You are currently outside in what looks like throughout the Grand Cemetery.
Okay, so I'm still mounted on Lou XP.
Alright, cool. You're mounting low XP apparently.
Cause I was mounted on the way here.
Mm-hmm.
I rode him here, so I don't know. What
I'm
was saying.
Oh,
Horse.
Big boy.
I hope your horse dies.
Wow.
Bappo, as you crack off a shot, it resonates and just shoots right through this thing, whatever it is, and just your shot penetrates like the window over here and rings out as the glass shatters. Do you wish to do anything else?
I'm gonna step forward, and then that's my turn.
All right, Viren.
Alright, Viren is gonna get the fuck away from where that glass shattered, assuming that's gonna alarm something. And he's gonna cast magic missile at this thing.
Go ahead and
Lou,
roll.
Lou,
Also, Bappo.
Lou XP.
Bappo. I'll just check what's in the glass. Bappo, you hear your shot resonate, shatter glass, hit something, and from behind the glass you just hear a.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
I shot Yoda.
Funny
We need the
joke.
soundboard Yoda death sound.
What the fuck? What the fuck is that?
I don't know what that
you
is
just
because
see a
I'm in
large,
a hole, but
like what you thought was like maybe like fractured furniture. The bullet hit it. It quickly ducked its head question mark and rose up, and you just see this skeletal structure.
That's not Yoda.
No, it's not Yoda.
That is not Yoda.
hey, you didn't know what Yoda looked like at his prime.
Oh, alright.
I'm dead for failing to face.
I can't.
Haha. Try not to metagame, but anyways.
I
Wait,
can't
you said it's a
move my
skeleton.
horse.
I am so glad I
No,
moved
the
away.
name right there.
Oh.
That's what he's saying. Trying to game that
Oh,
part.
I don't know what that word is. What's
What's
English,
that?
right?
I know
What's
the
the
skeleton
language?
part.
Alright, 5, 2, 5, that's 10, 12 against this thing. That hits straight at it. Pure shots. Nope, that's just
You know-
yeah, that's just pure damage. It hits and hits hard. This thing kind of writhes in agony as you hit it, just moaning to itself like that just this moan seems to just echo off as you hit it for 12 damage. Nice. Valentris.
I already threw out that attack at it. Is that like my action for this turn?
No, that was your like surprise round because it was not expecting you to do that.
Awesome. All right. Guess we just throw out.
Hey, Tom, combat music.
You control the music just as much as I do.
Yeah.
I have
What?
to follow you guys.
Ah.
6 radiant.
As it takes, yeah, that hits, and as you do so, how do you want to do this?
Oh, okay, yeah. Valen just
Oh, we killed it already.
brings his
The,
Valen
don't
brings
see it,
the,
I guess.
the sword of sunlight and just dispels this thing into like tendrils of vapor, and then all right. So next we have that thing, that window between us and the skeleton looking thing. Is that just glass?
It seems to be tainted glass. Some of it is still in the frame. Half of it is not, and just through speckles you can make out this giant skeletal creature with 2 horns.
Okay. Is there like a ledge there that Valen could try and use for
Yeah, it's like
cover against
3 feet off the ground, and I mean, if you manage to get the glass out of your way, you can easily even enter the building. It's just a window of broken glass with the iron frames knocked out.
Okay.
Valen.
Huh?
Can I get the shield before you go?
The shield of Gargoth?
No, the shield of the Hidden Lord.
That is the shield of Gargoth.
Yes, that is the shield of Gargoth.
Oh, alright, yeah, give me that.
No, thank you.
Dude,
I need it for battle. I'm gonna go kill this thing with a Slippy Stabby and 20 AC. I got this. Thanks, you're a champ.
No.
Thanks as he pulls it out of his hand.
That's
No!
gonna be a no. Okay. Valen's gonna say, there's more undead in here. When he goes to the window, and Casimir is going to hang out over by Faith here. And that's the end of the turn, I think. Let me just see.
Sure.
Sorry, just trying to see if there's something I can do as a bonus action. Cast Shield of Faith on myself.
Sweet.
Plus 2 AC.
Is this my turn?
Yeah, Airwind.
I can't do it.
Now, question for you: do you want Alexu to be in this combat?
I wanted to use him, but I don't.
He
know
acts on
about
your
going
initiative.
inside this.
If you remember how Mountain Combat looks reads like, then you can use it.
I confuses me a little bit. I turn down this music though, because I can't hear anything that it. I remember how combat works.
Oh, I got you. I'll just make the shots. Don't worry about it. You're not gonna read the rules now, so. Yep.
Got one now?
Don't worry about the rules. I got it on my screen. Go ahead with your turn.
Oh, okay. Well, I do I see any way in here to get in there?
As I described it, the tainted glass window is half shattered with just a few iron
Yes,
frames holding it together. A bash through it will be able to be sufficient to just smash right on through.
And my horse jumped through the window.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you'd guess.
I need to jump through the window then. Cool, like with my horse. Hammer.
Cool. Charging forward, you jump past Valen, within, making it as far as your movement, just shattering it, and you are faced with this giant thing, flanked by 2 of them actually.
Oh!
Nope. Hey, there's 2 of them? Oh, I see the second one. Okay, that was just movement. So Erwin, he's going to lift his hammer up.
Minotaurs.
Lift his hammer up, and he's gonna yell the magic words, which are "Light the forge." Yes, he's gonna yell "Light the forge," and as his hammer catches on fire, I'm gonna smack this thing in the head with it.
Roll to hit.
Character sheet.
You lift, you illuminate.
Falls off the
By the way,
force.
you also cast light when you do this. Essentially, all throughout.
You can
Illuminate.
see now.
And as you do so, the thing recoils back, preparing for your hammer, and the clash of the two instruments colliding, his axe and your hammer, rings out. And you hear more voices coming from further down the hall. Do you wish to do anything else in your turn?
I don't have any more movement left, do I?
No. I mean, no.
Don't you have another attack? Oh wait, no, never mind.
I can attack again, can I?
Do you have extra attack?
Yeah.
Then extra attack.
Yeah, he's gonna swing at him again then. This time, I use my, what's this? Guided strike.
Ah, Gucci.
So that plus
Plus 10, I got it.
another swing with...
Natural
Oh
20
my
plus 10, that's
God.
37 hits. Who would have known?
Jeez.
Hey,
Who would have known?
I think you can also choose to use it after
As
you hit.
you clash with the instrument, you send its axe reeling back, and it just raises both hands up, exposing its ribcage, and go in for a second hit, hitting it straight in its sternum. Go ahead and roll for that damage.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a crit.
Arrow, I should mention.
Holy shit.
Oh my god. Nice.
Do you also do the iron rays, or do you have to save it? If those are constructs, but who knows?
Has to be constructs.
I would have told him if they were constructs.
Okay.
Yeah. 67 minus. Oop. DM error. Nice.
I did a lot of damage to that fucker.
No. You send reeling back, and you actually manage to like shatter away one of his arms off, and just rattles behind it, clanking onto the ground.
I look out the window and I'm like, guys,
I did it.
this is cool.
Awesome.
I did
Levi.
a thing.
Well, this is open, right?
Yeah, it's climbable through. Consider it rough terrain if you're not mounted.
So I take all of my lane to get here.
Alright.
And I'll pull out the produce flame just to make light.
Sure thing. It's 40-20, right?
I think it's just torch normal.
Yeah, 40-20.
It is 10-10.
It's 10-10?
Yeah.
Oh. So like 20-10. Like 10 dim, 10 bright. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to describe this place?
Well,
Yeah.
Or
Sure.
later? It's up to you.
You can do it later if there's nothing important.
Okay. Anything else?
Dash action.
Yeah, alright. Oh, so it was
No,
a
I
monk.
already did the fire. I already conjured the flame. That's it.
Okay.
So we're good.
Hector Deus. Work in progress. Why work in progress?
Because you haven't changed it.
I guess not.
So, how much movement to get out of the hole?
Oh, yeah. Roll me con. Sorry, I didn't realize that you're still in there. Dumbass. Nice. You managed to resist the necrotic energies clutching at you. It will take you 10 feet to move out of the hole. Just
Cool.
climb. Those 5 feet, yeah.
So we'd be like here in the edge.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got enough. I love this. Oh, wrong buttons. Yeah?
What music?
I don't know.
I think the song like ended.
Like, somebody just fucking filled everything.
I don't know. I put one song in, and then it
Yeah,
went all
that fucked
fooey.
me up because I'm like, where's my battle music? Anyways, go on.
Yeah. So I would like to activate my rage.
You activate your rage. Kia.
I doffed off the cloak, showing off my beautifully ripped body. Or as beautiful as you might think it is. And I whack.
Ripped abs.
Oh yeah, ripped abs. Whack. Really?
boy.
It just ricochets off the body.
Whack again.
Whack.
Again.
That hits.
Damn
Keep
red
on
dust.
whacking until you don't need to whack no more. Holy shit! I really like that character look. Like, it looks awesome.
Yeah, I'll take 19 damage off one hit.
Oh my god. My fucking... When you roll 3 on your fucking bad guys...
I'm so brain off. I forgot to do my extra attack.
It's fine, you're not the first. You're not the last. In this party. We're learning. There we go. Alright. 19 damage. Nice. That hits.
And I will use my bonus attack to hit with the end of my pole arm, which is the same thing. Just the same roll to hit.
Yep.
But it's a 1d4 bludgeoning. Nope.
Oh. But nonetheless, your second hit, combined with the bludgeoning damage caused of the prior turn, just sends it onto its knees. It is badly wounded.
That's my turn.
Lou's gonna spend her turn protecting. Just gonna move up here. Right, my thick boys. Gonna attack the most obvious target there.
Man on a horse.
Yeah, Arrowwind.
Or the horse itself.
It's rolling a
Yes.
secret.
Oh, okay.
That's a classic. Alright, Arrowwind, as it swings its great axe towards you, kind of uppercutting and trying to catch right in the chest, does a roll, please. 10 hit.
10 does not hit.
Nope.
No.
The second one, with a clackinous roar, charges in. Moving in, it attempts to gore you off the horse. Go ahead and do me a dexterity save, please.
Dexterity save.
Or
pass
strength
it.
saving throw if you want to like grab onto the horse, or dexterity if you want to dodge away from this scoring strike. It's up to you.
Strength is higher, so I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
Hero, I should mention, how much, what's your bonus from being from like your aura of protection?
That is, I believe, a +1.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, wait. The creature gains a bonus to your saving throw equal to your charisma modifier, which is a 1.
As you almost lose your grasp on the horse as it panics at the second being charging toward it, the being charges past and misses you with its attack as though actually seems to almost reflexively pitch away from it. You hear a pounding on the door to the north, and it just smashes apart as a third skeleton rushes through, just charging
A
using
third?
its yeah.
Oh.
This door is now destroyed.
For
fuck's sake.
Well, doors are pretty useless, aren't they?
Faith.
You're near. Yeah, I can.
Well, I need to. Okay. So, Faith. Move
Faith.
right along, way.
Oh, that is Faith. Oh god.
Yes, that is fate.
As Faith draws her shield or sword, walking towards it, she's gonna say light, holding the hilt up diagonally to the right, with the blade going diagonally left. Just attempting to shine off of Valen into their faces.
You do so.
Ooh, light in the eyes. They manage to blind Erwin, and he dies.
No.
Like resources of light are like visible across the city.
As the flame roars, do you do anything else in your turn?
Can I roll stealth to see if I hide, or can someone be?
I light a beacon, illuminating myself. Can I hide? No. Sorry.
Flaming sword. Now I want to hide.
Somewhere off in the distance, you hear Gimma cackle as you realize the irony of the item in your hand.
Fuck. So, taking one hand off the hilt, taking the other.
It drops to the ground.
Oh.
You said taking off one hand off the hill and then taking off the other.
Oh, I thought it had both hands on it. Fuck, I thought I said that.
Oh, okay.
Taking,
Damn it, this is just getting interesting.
Handling it with one hand, go on.
taking with their other hand Celia's dagger, ready to fight whatever comes.
Sweet.
Can you dual wield like that?
Not very
he
well.
Can, he can offhand a light weapon, which is Celia's dagger.
Oh.
Yeah. Papa.
That's good.
I hate me. So I'm gonna use movement to put me. No.
Can't stand
You
inside
cannot
it.
end
Yeah.
turn on another creature's space unless you're mounted on top of it.
Are you super fast? Like I only have 20 speed with
I
chainmail.
got. I think I'm encumbered, so I only got 15. But the dash makes it double, so 30.
Man, I feel OP with 40.
Oh yeah.
Bruh.
I use dash and go.
I'm
25.
encumbered, so I only got like
You can,
15
if you
days.
use dash, you can reach all the way over here. Yep.
Yeah. Alright. And then
Feel exhausted after doing so.
yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, okay.
Wait.
Stack on a window, block it in! Viren.
You blocked him in there with
Alright.
Erwin and his horse.
Can I preemptively tell our new companion to duck and
Sure.
cast catapult?
Yeah. I mean, these things tower over your companions about 5 feet over them. They're humongous.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then
These things
forget
I
it.
would assume are big, considering they have the big circles.
Vern's gonna
Boy on
take
horse.
one of the vials of holy water that he grabbed before and cast catapult.
Okay. Launching it at who?
Well, it's gonna travel in a straight line up to like 70 feet, so if it misses the first one, it'll hit the guy behind him.
Rule for it.
Hey,
Roll
hey
for it.
Tom, since the window's
hit.
destroyed, could you get rid of the shadow castings?
I don't understand what you're saying. What?
There's like bars
there's
in the
little
window.
wall pieces in the window. Past the
Could
shadow.
you get rid of them since the window's not there?
No, sure.
Oh, boysies.
See.
Oh yeah, it's much worse in here than you think it is.
Oh, worse. Ektor is frothing at the mouth. Or
Okay, so
Beak.
with a right,
Does he have a mouth or a beak?
something.
it's like a bovine skull. It hits the first one and shatters in his face, and as it wails and roars, it starts to kind of the bones start to blacken and seethe and almost boil into liquefaction as it collapses onto the ground and just breaks apart, setting all sorts of bones.
Turns upside down.
Yeah, I mean like dead. Yeah. That's that.
Does he die like Dry Bones from Mario? Kind of just falls
I don't
apart.
know what the reference, but yeah, sure.
The skeleton turtles from Mario.
As
Dry bones.
Anything else in your turn, Viren?
So because
that's turn.
Mork's new character, it has tentacles. Does he have like a Zoidberg kind of voice going on?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
No.
Nice. Oh my god. Okay. All right. If I'm in this spot, is that flank with arrow or with its horse?
Well, I was about to move over anyways, so
Well, arrow does appear to be within.
That's across
5 feet,
corners.
Like,
I'd be moving over here in a sec
is
anyway.
flanking.
So
I
we'd be
think
fine.
flanking still works. doesn't it?
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Well, he can. I mean, he's gonna move, so he can get to a spot where he'll flank. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to make 2 attacks versus this guy, and not forget time.
Both hit.
All right. Nice. Okay. And so, does he die to the second one, or considering smite on there, 15 radiant?
He does not drop from either. Yeah.
All right. In that case, we're going to be using a divine smite. Level 1 against undead. That's. Did it pop up?
Nope.
Okay.
Just go ahead and roll it.
Okay, that's 38, I think. 15. 30 total. That's my turn.
As your blade just kind of sinks into it and the smite resonance outwards, it just shatters one of his horns off, and yeah, it seems bloodied, if it could bleed. Shaken, unstable. Whatever energies are holding it together seem to be faltering. Erwin.
Alrighty. I move over this way. So. Then I take 2 swings. Big boy here. 1 divine smite, or both with divine smites. If that goes. I think those both hit.
Both hit, yep. How do you want to do this?
Oh, disgusting.
You notice that your hammer does an immense amount of damage to these things. Like, just as soon as it connects with bone, it just breaks it like it's nothing more than chalk.
Erwind, he grabs the handle with both of his hands and swings the hammer like kind of behind his head, and then swings it forward as hard as he can, centered right at the middle of the thing's skull. Crushes it, splits the beast in half with his hammer.
You're ruining a perfectly good specimen. Nice.
2 damage divine smite. That feels so bad.
Be sure to deduct
Look,
those
dude,
spell
let's
slots.
see.
Yep, I did.
Anything else on your turn?
13, 16, plus 16,
Are you
plus
doing damage?
3, plus
Kill
10
it.
plus 2. I'm just counting how much I just did, because that's a lot.
Double it. Double it. You kill it. Levi. Unless you want to move, go ahead. Levi.
I'm gonna move
'Kay.
right up here, right next to this guy.
I'll move this curtain.
Alright, moving this curtain, you see the following.
Oh boy.
Do you want to describe it? Or whisper it?
Sure. Either or.
Are you stealthing in, or are you, like, declaring yourself with a flame in hand, I guess?
I have a flame again, so.
Right, I was gonna make you... Okay. You can roll stealth with disadvantage, because they are facing away from you towards the stairs, kind of sort of thing, and seem to be focused on them. Unless you want to just announce yourself.
What does it look like first?
Okay, as you proceed through one of the curtains to the archway beyond, you come to a chamber at the center of the chapel. Shattered wardrobes and dressing tables, as well as a number of smashed mirrors, suggest that this was once where priests prepared for their daily service. Spiral stairs leading down are guarded by 2 creatures with insectoid features. Each one is armed with a wicked trident, and is facing the stairs and is prepared for something. Standing between them is a dark-skinned man with dreaded black hair and a short beard. He is dressed in vividly colored vestments of sky blue and deep tangerine. Many string beads and tassels adorn the vestments, and on his waist jingle several golden bracelets. He wears matching golden rings on his emaciated clawed hands, which pulse with magic as he charges a spell through these spell focuses, ready to strike down whatever comes up the stairs. When he turns to you, you see the cardinal color of his eyes are crimson, like the river Styx itself.
Oh, that doesn't look too healthy.
Moment of your time, if I may.
Where the fuck are you going, Vale? What? Are you gonna
That's
talk?
a moment of your... Yeah.
Okay. There's little time, but be you friend or foe, speak quickly. And he just kind of focuses both his hands towards you, kind of charging the spell, but not releasing it quite yet.
Friend. Do you mind pacifying the skeletons up here for a second? So my friends can pass?
So you're the intrusion, sir. Well, you promised to help, you better not betray. Fucking rules initiative, I guess. Why? You know what? Fuck it, yeah. With a snap of his finger, you see that same purplish aura spread from his fingers. Just this cloud that works its way under the curtains to the south, and you guys see this purple cloud claw the last Minotaur skeleton clasping around it, and it just kind of seizes, paralyzed, and then crumbles into just bones.
Oh, damn it!
Essentially.
What happened?
I told the necromancer to stop him.
Hi.
But I mean, you're not here. But yeah.
Well,
You hear his voice.
If
behind
it
the curtain.
allows me, I'll get a little closer.
Open the curtain.
I mean, he never drops. Okay, you open the curtain. He never drops his two focused hands. As you guys see, the exact same thing I just described. These two insectoid creatures, which kind of give you a side glance, but then focus down on the trident as they kind of hear something approach from downstairs, getting closer. They focus in. This man before you. I'll show you what it looks like, actually, if I may. Later, but anyway. This man before you seems to be focused on the stairs. What do you guys do?
Now I run
What's
north
going on?
by the stairs.
There he is, my boy. There he is.
Actually, can I pick up this this wardrobe and ready to throw it on whatever comes up the stairs?
Sure. You all get like one action to prepare for whatever the fuck is coming up.
I have a
I don't know why I got
dresser
rid of
above
initiative.
my head.
Fuck. Whatever. Roll initiative.
It's
Yeah, I guess like a
Come
chance
on,
at better
Hector.
initiative. I guess. Are you okay? So.
Come on, Hector. Damn it, Hector.
hang on.
What the fuck did I get rid of initiative?
I guess I'll prepare. I'll ready
I don't
an
know why
action
you
to
didn't.
attack whatever is up the stairs, as long as it's not.
Ugh. There enough room for Lou XP in here?
Not through your friends.
He's
You
gonna
are
just
mounted
shove his way.
indoors. It's kind of awkward. Yeah.
Wait, how high is its railing?
5 feet.
Well, I assume this room back here was kind of big because the size of
The
that
ceiling
window,
is
but-
15 feet above you. There's space vertically, just very claustrophobic.
Okay, I'll just stay there and be an attack action for anything that's like not normal.
All right, is that you guys good?
Yep.
You hear an abyssal roar come from up the stairs as a hooven figure that seems to be looks like half man, half horse, but much more infernal nature. Just kind of clops its way up the stairs, followed by several what you would recognize are dretches, these minor demons, very common in the primal realm.
Ah.
Ah.
Eat bookshelf, bitch.
All right, cool. If you've prepared an action to throw, you may throw.
What do I roll to throw? Just a d20?
Just do me a strength athletics check, just to see how well you can.
When you can canonically lift 500 pounds, but you're a little bitch.
One moment, just shumbling between showing you guys what you're facing, just so we're not in the blind here. There we are.
That's dope.
Yeah. Versus an 11. No.
Ah!
Just charging with just abyssal rage. He slams right into it. I'm gonna say dealing 2d6 bludgeoning damage, just straight to its face. Nice.
Cool. And is he within 10 feet of me?
Wow, you guys did everybody that roll over 16? Jesus.
Oh, are we doing initiative?
We already
I
did.
did.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative.
Yeah.
Kevin.
That's already did.
Okay. Yep. We,
Fuck.
Levy and Valandris, which one goes first? Comparative
would you like
saves
to?
or just decide?
My dex is 1.
mine is -1. You go.
Levi, yep. As it stands.
Yeah, Levi.
Point 1.
I will.
If I want, who will?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll shoot
Art
mouse
on
fast
that
and go at
thing,
it.
man.
Well, So this I'll put their names over there. The priest, the red-eyed priest, concentrates a spell at the being prepared to decimate it. What can you do here? Okay, Constitution versus that. Go ahead with your turn. Sorry, I just look at this. Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
Bob, that takes 13.
As it hits, yeah, just acid damage splashes straight onto its chest, melting away a hole straight in the center as it roars. Okay, 13, nice. Nice.
That's it.
Christ, I'm rolling damage for my race boy here. Uno momento, por favor. Cool. Valandris.
Me. Alright, ready action. Do anything here for me? Let's see. You guys have their tridents have like reach.
No, this seems to be the length of their body, just pointed forward.
Trying to see what I can do here against this thing. Oh yeah, throw the ball bearings down the stairs. That would hurt him.
You know how many ball bearings I can carry? 90,000.
Wow, amazing.
Why would you ever carry that much glutamine?
To end a campaign?
Huh. Could I like? Okay, so these guys are coming up the stairs. Could I throw it on one of the steps so that it basically becomes like, they step on it, it's gonna burn their feet, make it harder for them to.
What are you throwing?
Holy water.
You can certainly try.
But never mind. I'll just ready an action if it gets close enough. Hack it. Wait, can I ask this guy to move up? I don't know. Go for it. I just ready an action. Back.
The only time you're staying beside them, they're just mouthing something in a language you don't understand that sounds very guttural, very like.
Yep.
Faith!
Action.
Oh, fuck.
Just imagine you stayed there being like, yep, this is happening.
With the hand on the sword, she sheathes it, running across over to about here,
Okay.
taking the short bow and taking a shoot at something over there, I think.
Okay.
Oh,
Roll to hit.
That guy.
Oh god, this is gonna
You're
fuck
shooting at the
everyone
wrong
over.
people.
Roll to hit.
Please
This
don't
is
shoot.
gonna suck. No, fuck.
Shooting at the wrong thing.
Roll damage.
What even is over there?
Ow.
Nothing.
So as as Bappa, as you see an arrow whistle past your nose, and then you turn your head right to look at Gideon, who's all his focus is focused on the stairs. He doesn't see it coming, and you just see a arrow sink into his neck and through, and it just goes. And he grabs the shaft, cracks it, pulls it out, and you see no blood come out. And he's just like, "We're gonna have a conversation later."
I'll do my fingers on the nose bridge.
Hey,
Any other actions?
good guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go hidey over here, stealthy shit.
Cool! Roll stealth. Dredge takes their turns. These dredges, instead of climbing up the stairs, they proceed to climb up this railing, just with the most disgusting sound, just sloppy sound as they slop onto the ground, leaving a trail of vile pools of black something behind them. This one doesn't quite make it. Okay, fine. As they waddle over towards you, Hector. Hector Deus.
I actually attacked the first one before it reaches me 10 feet prior to it hitting near me.
Yeah, sweet. Just
Yeah.
mark which one you're hitting.
It would be the first one to that one.
Sweet, okay. Oh,
Geek Glaive.
I'm beautiful, Daddy.
Yeah,
It
Hector.
hits.
Yes, Hector, roll
Oh,
the
God.
25. Yes.
Oh God.
Do I do extra damage because I'm raging?
Yeah, +2. It should be checked off on your. So you did 10 damage there. You have a damage
Oh, I
modifier
did not
on
check
sheet.
it off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Eat 10 damage.
You just hear it go like "Arr!" as you stab it, and then retaliate. Does okay? I'm gonna learn from my lessons and not make it a whisper. Haha. Haha. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, right. I fucking love the fucking yeah. Okay. Does a 21 hit?
The 21 hits.
Take-
I take 1 damage.
1 damage as it does practically nothing to you, trying to bite you with very dull, almost at fingies, teeth. The other one lets out a disgusting little sound, just like a. Go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, okay.
They farted on him.
Damn it!
A vile cloud
Why?
of stench spreads out and 10 feet around it, and therefore there it
really
sustains. Go ahead and take what is it? Constitution throw or be poisoned. And while poisoned, the sweated target can take either an action or a bonus action on its turn, but not both, and cannot take reactions no more. You are poisoned.
Cool. I have resistance to everything but sonic damage, by the way.
Yeah, there's no damage in there.
Okay.
Lucky you.
Fantastic.
It just keeps being there. Oh, I don't like these. I don't like these
Things just
guys.
straight up farted.
Yeah, I don't.
That's nasty.
Cool. Well, I can see it. I want you guys to see it. There it is. Oh, that's.
Ew.
Oh, the other
That's
guy's
not a good
poisoned
color
too.
for
Great.
him.
Bappo.
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 Have I not
Hello?
been talking?
No.
Nope.
I had my thing muted. Okay. So,
Job.
Fuck the...
you know the gown
you,
ale
fruit
that
fly.
I have that's like really
The what?
acidic. The one that I cut off the dretch, right? I think that's what it was called.
Kill a
The,
dredge
the
with
one.
red.
The
It wasn't
one
a dredge,
really
it was like a
nasty ale.
Nostric or something.
Hold on. I'm trying
The
to
big,
understand
like,
what he's
bat.
saying.
The really
ale.
The ale, yeah.
Yeah.
That you said made the bag like
Yeah.
almost explode. That one.
Yeah.
Can I throw that like
Yeah.
above the dude on the stairs and then shoot it with the flintlock to maybe it'll
As long
burn
as you
him or
eat up
something?
that bullet, yeah.
Yeah, I'll take a
Roll
bullet
that
and
dexterity to
my-
hit so you can hit the thing.
Oh yeah, the steely shooting guy. Oh, ah.
Almost
You
not 20, but not.
Throw it. You hear the canister, the thermos clank down the stairs as your shot misses. As for a split moment, the big demon thing looks behind it, then looks back at you and just laughs.
Dang it.
Anything
I
else?
was doing some cool. Yeah.
You want to
I'm
cool
gonna
down?
use movement. All right.
Cool. Alright, Maslov's, fucking, one of them tries to shake off the, can it attempt?
Oh, I realize that's in the.
Until the start of its next turn.
that's
Oh,
in
it's
the
just
heart
the start of its next turn. Oh, I fucking, wow, that ability sucks. Alright, cool. Into Maslov's charge forward. And do their damage. Hector, go ahead and roll your damage while I do these.
Sounds good. Eat
Thank
Mind
you.
Blast, bitches.
Describe it.
You reach out my hand, and I say, Chata.
Holy shit! I think this is the first time I've ever seen intelligence saving throws be used for anything.
Right.
Now, how are you
I hope
aiming
they have
it?
low 1 second. Like, blah blah blah.
Okay, so
I don't want to hit the guy. I didn't know he was
you
there.
won't, because you're aiming at this. Okay,
Yeah.
alright. Intelligence saving throws? Oh.
That's what it
it's-
says.
It's not their day. It's just not their day.
I mean, I only rolled a 10. Oh. What the? A
Nice.
0. Does
Mine-
it just die outright? Like,
Mind you, Mind Blast is not rolled with to hit. It's rolled against the DC, which is 8 plus your Constitution modifier plus your proficiency bonus, which is 12. One succeeded. The other one, the one in the middle over there, just starts to shake his head as if something has invaded its very mind, and it looks up and opens its eyes, and its eyes are just fucking crossed, and it just seems to like have a nosebleed going on. It's just having a bad time. It is stunned.
cool. I'm gonna take my movement and just like skedoodle back here, and I will eat the opportunity attack. By the way.
Okay. Thankfully, the other one is freaking stunned. Yep. Viren, go ahead.
Alright, Varen's gonna... Arrowwind, you wanna be a fast boy?
Oh fuck me! I'd love to be a fast boy.
I'm like right next to
Varen's
dude.
gonna
If you make
cast-
me a fast boy, I can hit him like 90 times.
Cast Fast Boy in a Nightmare. Gotta go fast!
Oh, but Paul's the
Varen's gonna
Been-
cast Haste on Arrowwind.
Alright, concentrating on that.
Radical violence. Plays
Yep. And that's his
Oh, it's
turn.
my turn.
He's not moving.
Go ahead and link that
Yeah,
in
it's
chat
his turn
for
next.
Erwin to read. Go ahead, Erwin.
Get in there with blue XP, can I? Nice.
Don't mind me, just you can't even see those, that's fine. While you're contemplating your turn, the two
Alright.
Maslows just kind of keep poking at this hoofed being, trying to bleed it at its flanks. What do you do, my friend?
I'm gonna charge in there with Luik's feet to right here, where these things farted. Oh, nice.
Hunter,
I
can you
like
do me a dexterity save, please?
Gotcha, boss.
Yeah, get out of the way. Anyways, I'll go right here.
Damn it! I'm cursed.
Take
Vector's cursed.
1d4 bludgeoning damage as you... One.
Cool. I take what's
One.
half a one?
One. Take one bludgeoning...
I'm sorry.
Take one bludgeoning
Oh,
damage.
but I'm resistant.
Listen, I know. Keep arguing with me, this game's gonna be a lot longer. One bludgeoning
Love you.
damage. You're gonna really argue with me over one bludgeoning damage? Erwin,
Yes.
what's up?
And then I'm gonna swing at this one, followed by this one. My hammer.
Go ahead and roll for those hits. Katakata. And now. Hits. And hits. Mm-hmm. Now, since it is stunned, I am reading the condition as we speak, because that is a rare one I was able to pull off. A stunned creature is incapacitated, cannot move,
Arrow,
cannot speak.
Arrow. You
Uh,
have a bunch of ones. On
Oh, it
your-
just fails dexterity. Attack rolls against the creature you roll with advantage. So yeah, they both hit anyways. Yep.
Yeah, but he has ones in his damage, and he has great weapon fighting.
Yeah, he rerolled. See that little grayed out one?
Oh.
He rerolled it once. So if he gets another one, he gets to keep it.
Let's see.
So this one,
Boom.
you just obliterate. You smack it, and it just flies across the room beside Valen and lands, smacks stuff to the wall, lands, dies. The other one, you deal damage to him, and plenty of it. It still stands though.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Cool.
That fucking hammer though. Yeah. So, do you want to utilize your stealth, man, or is it in the end of the
This-
turn?
Is their fart combustible?
Hmm?
Because I'm standing in here with a
No,
flaming horse and a flaming
it just
hammer.
reeks and just
Oh, okay.
reeks. Go ahead and roll me that Constitution saving.
Just
Okay.
smells bad.
I'm just waiting for them to turn before I can tell you to roll your Constitution saving throw. If you're gonna end it there.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Okay, roll the Constitution saving throw, please.
Ew.
Though XP saves against it, you don't. You are poisoned. You cannot take reactions. You cannot take opportunity attacks despite your haste. That is weird. I'm hasted, but also the stench.
I can't.
He's throwing up even faster.
He's poisoned, but
He-
hastily.
Bubbo,
Vomit.
this thing attempts to grab you in its claws. Does a 17 hit.
No.
Scraping against an armor, it redirects its attack at the Meslots beside you. Why? Trying to kick one off with its hooves. Hitting.
Oh.
Oh, I was right here. Why am I?
Oh.
I'm gonna
Bye, little dude.
give disadvantage to one of those attacks.
25 still hits.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
17.
And as you step in for disadvantage, it looks at you and is like, "The abyss mocks your efforts." And it just, with a serrated tail, just to hook you. Does a 17 hit?
It does not have
You
20
just-
AC.
You just managed to raise your shield just in time.
Oh.
And with that, it's just, that's
Why
it.
did that?
What? What that roll to me?
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It takes 6 acid at the end of his turn. I don't know why it was sent only to you.
I appreciate it. Okay. Getting it, the priest focuses all of its magic onto the dredge you just hit there, and he just, with just his stare that burns this bright red, kills the dredge where it stands. Levi.
I will.
Also,
Yeah,
you
I
watch
wonder.
as, at the end of the turn, you watch as where the arrow hit him, that flesh just kind of like is sewing itself shut, and it's just regenerating, and it's as if he never hit him.
God, you're so cool.
Oh, I want to be just like you when I grow up. Sorry, Levi. Now,
Oh,
Ray of
Ray of
Sickness.
Sickness, that boy.
Okay, that is a Constitution saving throw.
It is.
Okay,
Yeah, and poison damage.
it hits for 5 poison damage. Constitution 14 versus your what's your DC? 15.
15.
Fails.
So, does it look like it actually gets affected by poison?
No,
Alright. Well, it is immune to
I
poison.
should have made you roll inside, but I'm gonna give it to you. Like, it seems to not even react to that.
Alright. Technically it's poisoned, but I'm assuming.
No, it's not. It's like immune to the condition.
Yeah.
Mm.
Put that away again.
We learn something new every day, Valandris.
Tom, so if I, like,
What's up?
realizing, if I stand, like, here and then attack that way, is that possible? Or is it
Yeah, it's possible. You can
That's
step over the
through a
corpse.
wall.
Okay.
He's probably like real tall anyways, so.
Yeah.
If
yeah,
you
I'll
can,
step
if
in
he's at you, yeah, if you can reach his corner, you can hit him. Yeah,
there. Alright.
it's essentially like hitting a horse.
Yeah.
Big target.
Valen, in response to blocking efforts, you'll have to do better than that, Armonite. And that'll be longsword attacks. 16 to 13.
16 hits.
Alright. 11 radiant damage.
Radiant.
And-
How do you want to do this?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, he killed the horse thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to be his
Valen's
friend.
going
Like,
to-
I wanted
of course
to
he
have
killed him.
Valen's, like, higher...
No, I wanted to do
Go,
horse combat.
let
with the
Valen do
horse
his
thing.
turn, man.
Yeah, he's like higher elevation. He basically uses his shield to like hook and trap one of its horns on its head, and then brings the sword of an unknown hero down into its neck and like cleaves the thing's head off its body. And if the first one hits, is it too late to say the second attack would be against something else?
Yeah, no, you can hit something else. That's why I called it when it was. Yeah.
Okay, stretch. 13?
13 against the dredge hits.
Nice. 5 radiant.
5 radiant damage as it squeals like a pig against the burning radiant sword. And the fucking guy falls blocking the stairs. Faith, you want to take another crack shot?
Not really.
That's a good guy?
I'm just gonna come over here, peek over to see what the hell is going
As
on.
soon as you peek over the corner, he turns his head and gives you the stankest of eyes.
Just, well, fuck. Well, no,
What's up?
yeah, I'll come back or I'll go more 5 feet near to see what the fuck's going on.
You see Valen facing off a single dredge. It's surrounded, and frankly, it's gonna start running on its turn. You can see it. It's starting to turn.
What? We're talking about that thing?
We're talking about this thing, my man.
The green thing.
The green thing
yeah,
everybody's fighting. Yeah.
Yeah, I want to shoot that.
Okay.
Is this curtain open?
It is.
Oh shit!
If you can see through it, it's open. Yeah, hits. Boop. Oh my god! Stink 15! We're from our
Holy
bow!
shit!
Sneak
From the
attack shit.
shadows! Shadowy arrow sails past all fucking targets, it's straight in between its eyes. With a short burst, it just dies. Where it stands. As we are out of initiative. Nice job, guys.
Yay.
Was that the only thing that was coming up?
It seems quiet for now, and Gideon seems to lax, not lowering his one ring, which is pointed directly at Faith, but facing you as he's speaking casually. Just give me a moment to just close all these sheets. Thank you. I had like 6 sheets open. What a name.
Could I use Divine Sense on this game?
I don't think you have to.
It's gonna be your last one, right?
I have 5 total. I'll have 2 left.
I sure do love paladins. Go ahead.
Okay, Divine Sense, fiends, undead, celestial.
Undead.
Things beside me.
Undead. Oh, this thing by you?
This guy.
Yeah, I'm looking up. Fiend.
I should mention that my Shield of Faith lasts 10 minutes, so tell me when it's been.
Yeah, it's been last
Strange. You're not alive.
Right. Standing between these two creatures is a dark-skinned man with dreaded black hair and a short beard. He is dressed in vividly colored vestments of sky blue and deep tangerine, almost like papal vestments of some sort. He wears those matching golden rings I mentioned on his emaciated, clawed hands, which pulse with magic as they're targeted directly at where Faith is standing, ready to strike. Now that you got your opportunity for introduction, and that the cacophony that has erupted from below has faded away, you have an opportunity to speak to him, if you so wish to parley, so to speak. You detected a very obvious undead aura coming from him.
Do you know where those things came from down there?
Those things came from the very abyss itself. I must commend you for your help in driving them off. These things are better contained and dealt with here, rather than spread throughout the city to run amok. These demonic intrusions must be stopped at any cost. I should have never let those men enter the orangery. Damn fools they are. Must have been in league with the demons. As you're speaking to him, you kind of get a vibe like he's talking half to you, half to himself, almost as if half in his own little private madness.
Which men are you speaking of?
Sorry.
Fools in armor,
I was gonna say the men.
dressed in the uniform of false gods who help us not, have descended to the catacombs and have caused this disturbance, this release, this surge, threat on the city. Papa opens a curtain. It is a curtain. You open it to see beyond.
Ah.
I am, or were, Gideon Lightwood, the risen keeper of the Grand Cemetary. Kind of bows low, never lowering the ring from Faith's face.
So Faith's just gonna drop the short bow, put her hands in the air, and go. I'm not gonna do anything on purpose. It was an accident.
It was an accident. Shot you through the neck by accident.
It was instinct.
Roll persuasion.
Oh, fuck me, mate.
The help action.
No, please.
He's with us. Please lower your weapon.
No, fuck me, mate.
Oh,
fuck
boy.
this shit.
Look at the help action.
Desperate time call for desperate measures. But you wouldn't be the first one to strike me on sight. And he never lowers that ring, and it just keeps on crackling that reddish glow that matches his eyes.
Okay, Balin's gonna physically between Faith and this guy. Please.
You've proven yourselves proficient, demon hunters. If your cause is as noble as mine, I will allow you to pass, so that you may fight the demons whose chaos marks the end of all things. You may take one of my Mezzolofts with you, should you need assistance. I am afraid I myself must stay behind to guard the chapel against any further invading forces.
Balin's gonna put the book.
If you're whispering, you're cutting in and out.
Sorry, Balin's gonna pull out the book that we found. The one with like the crazy
You
writings
have the
in
book?
it.
Roll me
He has the journal.
Roll me either a strength or dexterity saving throw, whether you want to grasp it hard or just reflexively pull it towards you, whichever one you choose.
What?
Roll me a strength or dexterity save, whether you want to grasp that book hard to yourself or otherwise reflexively keep it close to your chest as you feel it being pulled away from your grasp.
Sorry, someone's trying to take it from me.
Yes.
Strength or dexterity? Okay, strength.
Strength contest it is. You... Wow. Stop whispering. It's not like we needed to know what he didn't whisper. You feel a tug at the book, and as you are about to speak, the book wrestles itself out of your grasp and into his hand. Yes. What about my possessions?
Ah. The one who's given in to devil kind in order to fight the demons.
Did you resurrect yourself?
No, all the glory that I will be capable of with lichdom. No. I was giving this second chance Bazariel herself. You know, it is quite rude to handle things not yours. He kind of inspects the book for any damages, anything.
Indeed.
Do your
I'm gonna go suck the brain out of the big horse thing.
Go do it, dude.
do your little duders here speak any kind of language?
Having lowered their weapons and kind of looking at you, they speak with chitinous noises akin to like the snapping of crab claws. Very much like that. Not language you can understand.
Can I ask him how he like communicates to him, or if he does at all? Or, like,
They heed my command, for they know the betterment of their cause. Driving off these demons is their very essence and purpose.
would you mind if I keep one as mine?
Just kind of raises an eyebrow at you. They're not pets. But feel free to discuss such terms with them. After all, it is what they're best at. Discussing terms.
Normal team. Tell
Like,
things.
discussing terms of like sell
Like
swords?
deals.
It is a fiendish nature to discuss bargains, and should you want one in your service, that is a discussion between you and it. And both those creatures kind of continue to chitter, kind of fluttering the wings beneath their back shields.
All right. Well, I'm gonna walk over to this one.
All right,
and kinda, I'm gonna offer it a mug of ale.
It looks at it and kind of leans toward it, kind of trying to feel it with its feelies, with two like antennae on its forward, and as if sniffing it, sensing it is made from its friends, it just kind of snarls at you.
No, it was the cold ale that I brewed from. It was in the barrels in the basement. I ran it through my backpack, which made it cold.
You
So
only
it's
have
like-
you only have 2 containers, one of which you threw down the stairs.
Oh. Do you
He's
think
like,
they
don't
want
worry, I
gold?
have 60 different
I
ales on me.
I got a bunch. I'm kidding. Could I take out a few pieces of gold to see if it looks at it weirdly, like it's interested?
Money?
It lifts on one of the coins and spins it in its spindly little hands and puts it back in your hand dismissively.
Could I try to speak Draconic to it?
Sure. I mean, no response. This thing does not speak Draconic. After lifting the coin, it kind of taps the coins, trying to find a common language. It taps the coins, sending them into a little metallic rattle, and then taps your chest, where your heart is.
What do you guys think?
Your soul.
They are devils. Remember that.
Yeah.
Kind of makes a little money sign, like the rubbing of 2 fingers. He doesn't have fingers, that shit in his little appendages, but it still rubs them together, and you kind of recognize that for the sign of money.
Okay.
Wants you to pay in souls.
Oh.
Blood. I don't know.
Viren, if you want to speak, please
I
speak.
can-
I don't
yeah.
reach out.
Go ahead. You can interrupt. I'm just trying to figure this out.
Well, you said there were those guys that went below. Was that older Raven Guard?
I didn't catch their names, nor could I stop them as they rushed downstairs. I was otherwise preoccupied outside. By the time I came to my defenses, the demons were already upon us.
Alright. Well, looks like we have to down and find Oldar and hopefully the helm. Byron, do you have locate object?
Gideon is gonna roll history.
I do.
He is off Elturel, he would know of.
Use that to try and find the helm.
That's not history, that's religion. History is intelligent, isn't it?
Oh.
What did he look like? The fella you're looking for. Oh, I remember the face as well.
Could I describe it to him since I have
Sure.
connection? I don't know how he looks like myself, but I think Bappo would.
You describe him as a fellow dark-skinned commander, shaved bald, with a very strong chin and a very chiseled face, very fit for a commander.
Bappo, do you still have like your flaming fist badge or whatever? Like he might have been wearing that.
He's
Oh,
little-
I got a Medal of Valor thing.
Showing him the insignia of the Medal of
I think we
Valor,
should
he nods.
also have the
Yes,
badges.
one of the fools was wearing that very sigil upon his body.
You might see it. Was he hurt or anything?
He kind of gives you a smile as if to indicate he is now.
Yeah,
Wait.
we should probably go down.
Guys, I have an idea. So,
Oh.
sorry, so they had like a sigil, like of the flaming fist, right? Gideon?
Yep, one of them did. Yeah.
Okay. Well, locate object can find like just ask for like a generic thing and it'll find the closest version of that. I guess if we asked for like what is he again? Like the Lord Marshal or something like that of Baldur's Gate? Or like insignia of the word of Baldur's Gate. If we asked for that, maybe it would lock onto him.
I'm pretty sure it would just lock onto Bappo.
Oh, well, yeah.
I mean, we could just go down the stairs.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's go.
Let me go down first, since he'll recognize
I
me.
got I'm
with
still
the
sucking
symbol.
the brain out of this thing.
Is it good, Mork?
You're fit to
Hector.
describe your own action, man. I'm not describing that shit.
Well, as everyone was talking, little tentacle flare, and I'm just gonna like sucking on a skull right now.
Roll me a
Since
con save.
All right.
You're eating demon brains. I'll whisper it to you in a bit. Okay.
Poor guy's been eating demon brains for.
Yeah.
Oh, poor man.
I know.
Rough.
I don't know if I like the new guy, guys.
Down the stairs.
He's
we
a
go.
little
part of
bit
his
weird.
biology.
Just gonna step
I'm
over.
gonna go
Hector
downstairs once
instead,
everybody's
so
finished here. Just announce.
Let's go.
Such a
I'm
fact.
going
Stack
first,
up.
Hector.
Stack up
I'll
on the
give him his
stairs.
Is everybody finished?
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
I'm
That's what I
going
figured.
to dismount and
Yeah.
Tell
I wanna
Luixie
be,
How
the first
long
one.
does haste last?
Just 1 minute.
Yes.
As you
it's
dismount,
probably
you
over by
nearly
now,
fall to your knees as you feel like a wave of lethargy just wash over you.
Oh yeah,
I
haste
look
is a
up
beautiful thing.
at Byron. I'm like, what the heck, man? Thanks, my legs don't work no more.
I like how it echoed.
Yeah. You leave the nightmare behind if you so wish. You kind of see how Gideon has already kind of bonded with it. The horse seems unnaturally comfortable around him.
I pet Luixie's neck, kind of pat him a little bit as I follow everyone down the stairs.
Bops his head
I'm
against
like,
your
"You
armor a
be
little
good
bit.
now."
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
take 1d4 fire damage.
No.
I'll give him his spell book back.
I mean, it's in his hands.
No, that was his journal.
Could I like?
Oh.
No, because we just killed some.
Yes.
There's
Yeah.
Oh yes, I see. Journal. Spellbook.
I see you all are quite sticky-fingered.
You never know what you need. in
Wait,
these
since
times.
that's his spell book, can he help us with faith?
Hashtag what I'm
It's gonna
trying
be
to
highly
do.
unlikely after I shot him.
We
I know she's a loose
We should.
cannon.
We should still try anyway.
Yo,
But-
guys.
It's like hard to
Trent's
spell.
trying to talk, y'all.
So she may be a loose cannon and quite unpredictable at some points. But currently she kind of got touched by a mummy. Since I saw in your spellbook you have that remove curse ability, would you mind, after we're done in the basement there, I know she shot you, but would you care to remove it?
Rolling persuasion just to see how well this goes.
He's gonna roll a 16.
I swear to God, if he does,
Well, persuasion.
No, that's I'm using my portent on this.
Oh,
Yeah, okay.
brain.
You have foreseen this very moment, and you're getting a little sense of deja vu as you look upon Gideon Lightward's face as he hatches a plan in his head. No, I'll do you one better. I have use for this one despite her misjudgment of target. Her aim is true. He kind of rubs the spot where you hit him on the neck, where he kind of left a mark. Be cleansed, child. He kind of extends a hand towards you, touching you at the back of your neck, and forcibly, unless you fight it, pulls you very close to his chest, as if baptizing you, as if going through some kind of ritual. And as his hand is placed upon you, you feel it grow warmer as smoke seems to seethe away from his fingers. Be cleansed by her name. And like a gospel cry, he utters the verbal component to the cleanse curse spell. Gideon Lightward doesn't have many spell slots left. Jesus. Sorry. Yeah. You feel relief and perhaps the back of your neck, and you feel the smooth skin where his hand has lifted, leaving behind no mark.
Ta-da.
Is there some kind of like mark or dedication to Zariel that she has now?
No. The flesh is cleansed clear, as if untouched by the mummy.
How do I thank you after I shot you?
You end those things down there, you end this invasion, and then we talk further, should you live.
Sounds like it.
Oh, and do me a favor, rid of him, the one who caused all this.
What'd you say?
The one who caused all this. The fool who blatantly marched down the steps and opened the portal in his foolish piety. Dispose of him.
Do you want his head?
Older.
Who exactly did this?
Hang on. Wait, hang on. Older Ravengard?
The
Wants to kill
one. The only non-demons who have descended down there. Whoever you find.
We're not killing him.
Very
We
well.
will consider it.
Something else.
The other Maslov kind of slowly walks past the horse and takes his side, like flank, as Gideon Latwood steps backwards, and just kind of does a gesture like the palms out, just very well, like a have it your way kind of sort of thing.
Alright, well, let's just go down now then.
Interesting.
Do we still have those health potions? Faith, do you maybe want to drink some?
Okay, can we move on to the next level, please?
No, he'll fake
Into
just
the
10 health
depths
left,
we go.
bro.
Okay, well,
It's 11 o'clock. I'm probably gonna call it a session anyways.
Yeah.
okay, that's fine.
I could
Oh,
use a
you're gonna
long fucking
cliffhanger
rest
us
anyways to
before we
get some fucking health back, you asshole!
Somebody who touched you so badly.
I did.
You were
says
in the back
says
the
Gideon
whole
Lightward.
time.
I did. Hello.
Okay, it's alright. I have Lay on Hands, of course. Let me.
Hi.
I've got 23. Heroin, spare some, maybe, or.
Could I have 4? Fine, whatever. I don't need your
Oh
shit.
yeah, the brain.
Filthy divine magics.
Yeah.
I'll
What's
give.
the name? Hunter.
Okay, Faith
Yep,
gets
that's my name.
6 healing hands. And then, how much are you missing, Faith?
How much am I what?
So I gave you 6 hit points from my healing hands ability. How much, after you add that to your current, how much do you have missing?
16.
16.
16 health.
What's your max?
Well, my max is 52.
Okay, well. Alright, I'll give you 15 more then.
Why do you
Why don't-
spoil me?
Why is he not just drinking the potion? He can get
Because
the
you're
full
his
10.
girl. Gotta spoil ya.
15.
We're not even in combat with the health potion. It would heal him to full.
Okay, well, let's. I mean, yeah, use a health potion then.
Okay, fine, fuck it.
I mean, I don't mind.
How many
Like-
voices do you got over there, Faith? Holy fuck.
It's been a day at work,
Fucking
so I kind of
Jesus.
have to like use all of them.
That makes no sense. but
Clear
cool.
away the corpse. Don't mind me.
Just use the healing potions and then we can be done the session.
Who do I get the fucking potion from?
Horse.
I don't
just-
know!
Byron was giving it, right?
Byron will
Fucking
give
do
it
it,
to you.
Byron!
Have a potion. Drink.
Someone had a potion. I think I have a potion. If you want mine, I don't need it.
You've
Guys,
had a
just make
potion the
decisions.
entire time?
Guys, just make decisions!
Just give me the fucking potion!
I'm giving it. Yeah, I just gave it to her. Go.
You have to roll it, guy.
I have
It's
to
max
roll
square.
giving her the potion.
Oh, no, sorry. It's,
gross.
Oh, Tom said
What,
out of a
what are the
combat,
dice for the
you-
health
it just
potions?
goes full.
No,
It's
she gets
max.
maxed
Max
out
side
of
of combat.
Yeah, out of combat, she gets max health.
So
Yeah,
that-
but what?
Tom's words.
But what are
not
the
mine.
dice? If it's a 1d4,
2d4
she gets 4.
plus 2. So it's
So-
10.
So it's 10.
So 6, 15 plus 10.
My poor boy. Got smacked.
There we go.
Alright, are we done for tonight
Words.
then?
Yep.
Alright.
Blue XV eats meat. It's kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nightmare horse.